You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome to the Three Oak Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shannon Petty.
Oh, yeah.
That third, that third welcome was that there.
Lauren in the building.
White man's on the boards.
Yeah.
And F-Max in the building, too.
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you say anything?
Yeah,
No.
I did.
Oh, I did. What? The fuck? All right, well, yeah, everybody's here.
No. You removed your headphones and everything just went off the rails.
Yeah. I was like, that's what I'm like, damn, I
Threw
should
you
put
off your accent.
should throw my headphones back on, probably.
Yeah.
But my ears started sweating.
Yeah.
Because, like,
so you
the
gotta
thing being on them.
Yeah.
It's a little warm in here, but
Yeah, and I ain't have my mic ready for that third welcome.
It's-
So that's all, yeah, my
it's
fault.
summer, so, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, we're back with another week. It's been a good week. It's been a busy weekend again. Another weekend of shooting
Yeah.
and partying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Went to
What
Lauren's
else? It's just so much going on. You know, it's Father's Day.
Yeah. I mean, well,
I don't
yesterday
know.
was Father's Day, but still, I mean,
Was it Saturday?
No, I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
today's Monday.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
I'm slow as hell right now.
And no, you're hot. It's just,
That's what it is.
Yeah.
My shit, nothing's clicking.
Yeah.
Nothing's clicking.
I mean, not as hot as we were when we were shooting.
Yeah.
But shit.
Yeah, it was blazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cherry's in Atlanta right now. Jeff is with his dad and family pretty much. So
Yeah.
it's just me and Shane and everybody else, F Mac and Lauren.
Yeah.
And we still gonna do what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, real quick, I wanted to start off with a congratulations to Bad Boys.
Oh yeah.
Because the
1
box
billion.
office wise, I think it made 56 mil at opening weekend.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I just saw something that said they hit $1 billion too.
I didn't see that.
Maybe total.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know if that's worldwide, but I know domestically they made 56 mil. On opening weekend, Ride or Die. I keep forgetting the
Yeah, I
subtitle,
keep
whatever.
calling it 4.
Yeah, or I keep
Yeah.
calling it. What was the last one?
Forever.
Is it Forever
Bad
or
Boys.
for life?
For life.
Yeah,
for life.
Bad Boys for life. But yeah, because the fact
Which
that it has
the
four
life, I
they
feel
missed
you.
an opportunity.
They did. They should have
Just
named
save
that
that
other
for
one
four.
something. Yeah, save
Yeah.
that for number 4. That's true.
Yeah, so 56 mil. I know that's sort of low for like standards before
I
the
was about to
pandemic.
Yeah, but
It's not-
it's
it's-
high for
It's
what
high for
movies
now.
are now.
Yeah, because
yeah.
now like movies lately over the past month have been struggling to open 30 mil.
Yeah,
over
it feels
30
like,
mil.
Yeah, it feels like movies just flop now.
Yeah, they're flopping.
In box office.
Yeah, they're flopping, and the industry is they're running around screaming Bloody Mary and shit. Like everybody's panicking.
Yeah.
So this is, even though it's still low by old standards, like 56 mil, it's still high by new standards.
Right,
so,
right.
Because before the pandemic, shit was opening at 100 mil and up.
Yeah, I'm about to say and up because it'd be like 200-300 mil sometimes.
Yeah, that was 100 and something mil. It opened up, but this I guess is just like a sign. I was wondering too if this is a sign that people are kind of over the Will Smith controversy. Because it made a good chunk of money. That means a lot of people went to see it.
What was the budget for that movie?
I actually don't know. Look it up.
Look it up real quick.
Yeah, because then that'll even add more context on like if it was a financial win or not. Because if it was under, what was it?
100 mil, approximately
100 mil.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was 4. Yeah, my fault.
So they're halfway to goal,
Yeah.
which is so funny. Just because, back in the day, that would have been done in the first day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Literally.
Yeah.
Opening weekend would have been like 200 mil, 300 mil, but the first day would have been 100. They would have hit their budget on day one.
Yeah. And all those Avengers movies and shit. Now I don't know if like Disney, I could see they still haven't learned. Huh?
This is a Sony film.
Yeah.
Though.
But I mean like Disney films in general, like what the big franchises have been doing, Fast and Furious and all that stuff. I'm wondering if they're gonna have to look at this and be like, look, this is like the highest movies can open up at now, around this time.
Facts.
So,
this is what we need to look at as the goal.
So your
To like
movies
set a new
being
standard.
Yeah, so your movie's being fucking 200 plus mil, and you think you're gonna make that back? Especially in the first weekend. Mm. If you make only like 50, if you make 50 mil, like it's only gonna go down every week because most people only go to see the movie like once.
Yeah, and that's kind of to your point where didn't you mention that thinking that movies are gonna start going back to being better because of the budget?
Because sometimes like when you have that restraint,
you kind of
like
have to
get creative.
Get creative.
So, but we had the strike, the writer's strike recently last year, I think. So now I think maybe in the next year, that's when we're gonna start seeing the results of movies pulling back their budgets a little. Like. Damn, I don't know how much that new Superman is going to cost, but they better be doing it in a smart way. Because if that shit
well, that's what I'm about to
up,
say. It's not like they can reverse the budget of some of these movies. Like some of these
if they're already being made,
especially if they're already being made. But like some of these superhero movies, it's like you can't make them without it with a little budget. That is true. You know what I mean? So some movies are just kind of doomed in terms of that. When if it's just like a good drama, a good thriller, a good sci-fi or something like that, you can get away with a lower budget and still make it quality. But once niggas start flying and buildings start exploding, it's
and the world is coming to an end.
It's just
no choice.
it does, you gotta open that wallet up.
You do have to open that wallet up a little bit. I'd like to know what those things cost though, because sometimes I do feel like some of that money is being dumped elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, maybe like to the star's budget, like paying the main star, Tom Cruise, like
how much of that 100 million?
How much of that 200 mil is being
because they will get 25.
You know what I mean? So that type of stuff.
That's why people were wondering. What was that? The air conditioner?
Yeah.
Some people were wondering, like they were looking at Godzilla -1, and they were saying, "Oh man, how much did that cost?" It cost maybe around 50 something. I'm guessing, maybe even lower. How much did it budget or something?
Yeah, I should have put budget 15 million.
Even lower. Shit. So it cost.
That was the most recent one that came out.
Yeah. The one that was.
God damn, that was it. Holy
made
shit.
in Japan.
And that has blow ups and shit like that too.
It has. The effects look like
they look
very solid. You know.
Right.
And people are just like looking at that and then looking at like some Marvel movies. $15 million.
Exactly.
And they're looking at like movies like the Ant-Man movie or whatever. Like they were just. Flash, and they were just looking like, how come a lot of this shit looks like video game, and it costs $200 million? Like, where the hell is that money going? And then you have this movie that's 15 mil.
And that's how much they fucking made.
Yeah, and that's how much they made back. Imagine that shit, man.
Almost 101 million more.
That's crazy.
That's like having going to the casino with $20 and then making fucking.
But you know what else I think it is too, with the whole budgets being that high. I think niggas are able to. I think everybody's fee is high. So like the graphic design guy, right? So it could have been the same graphic design guy that did.
Yeah, folks, we had some technical difficulties right now. Wait, hear who?
Yourself.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay. You can hear me too, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. So what I was saying though, we're back. What I was saying is I think they charge niggas differently. So like, say the same guy did the Godzilla graphic design or special effects that did Endgame, right? He charged
hypothetically, right?
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I think a lot of the budget goes to this too. I'll charge Godzilla because they told me they only have like $1 million to work with. We'll give you $1 million, make it look good. But then when I go to Marvel, I know they got more than $1 million. So like, I'm gonna be like, yeah, my fee, 17 million.
Yeah.
Or 7 million. So it's like he gets to like quadruple what he pays, or like X times 10x it.
And it's like
because they'll actually pay it.
Yeah, and that's even considering if it was just one person doing the effects. They have like
I'm talking about even in general. Everybody's rate is just higher.
And then they outsource to it. It's just like, we have people in India working on this side of it, and people over here in China working on this side of it. That's why the end credits go on forever.
Yeah, if it was India, it'd be a lot cheaper.
Yeah. So like, I think -1 was made exclusively in Japan, so that was just like their little thing. So I don't know if they just do shit. They just know how to do shit cheaper over there.
Yeah.
They didn't have no major stars in it or anything. So, but I mean, like for what they had to work with, they still pulled it off. You know. So yeah, so just to end that thing with Bad Boys, I mean, like the movie wise, like remember I told you like off
You
air.
saw it, right?
No,
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, I didn't see it yet. But remember I told you like I want to like support it, but it's just like without Michael Bay, like I don't know.
You're not as invested in it.
Yeah, in the Bad Boys franchise because like Michael Bay was like a big part of why that whole franchise was successful too because of his style, you know. But shout out to the two brothers.
This director's the same as the one.
Is two brothers.
They're the same ones from Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Bad Boys 3?
Yeah, the Bad Boys. Okay. Bad Boys 3. So yeah, no disrespect to them. Yeah, no disrespect to them. And they seem to have like, from what I've seen from like the trailers and shit, they have like so they're not brothers. But yeah, they seem to have like their own style. Like I saw like there was a clip from 4 where like Will Smith threw the gun and then like the camera followed the gun and then it's like some POV type shit. So I'm like, okay, so visually they're doing some cool shit. It was going viral too because they were like, most actors can't do that. Mm-hmm. Wait, what do you mean? Control the camera and acting at the same time. Oh yeah, because the camera rig was like on him.
Yeah, it was like on him. Yeah, it was some new shit that they were trying.
Yeah. So I'll give them their props. It's just like I don't know if I was like I wish they were shooting on. I don't know. To me, they look like big budget, like Super Bowl commercials. You know, like
that's what the
look of it. The look.
Oh yeah.
Like if you look at the recent 2 Bad Boys and then look at the original 2, like the first 2 look like major motion pictures,
right?
And then the latest 2 look like expensive fan films. You know, like
I get what you're saying.
The look of it because they're shooting on digital cameras. You know, and so it's so clean looking. There's no grit.
Michael Bay was shooting on film.
Yeah, on the first 2 at least. Yeah,
really?
And even the
oh shit.
Yeah, and even the Transformers movies. Yeah, they were shooting on film, but that's when like that was like a requirement. You know, like you had to, if you wanted to be a filmmaker, you had to shoot on film. Digital cameras didn't come out yet and shit. Now people can make movies on their phones. You know, so now they're using like these new digital cameras. But my little issue is like it makes it look less like a movie sometimes. You know, it makes it look like a commercial. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, shout out to those brothers who made it because they're doing their shit. And I'm sorry about that. Their Batgirl movie got shelved forever because they Warner Brothers just said, yeah, we're just I think it was like a tax write-off or something like that, and they finished the film. And Warner Brothers was just like, yeah, we're not going to release this movie. We're just going to use it as a tax write-off. So all that hard work that they put into Batgirl is just, Batgirl. Yeah, it's just going to be on the shelf.
Batgirl.
Yeah, they won't even be able to like do it on their own, huh?
I guess not. Maybe they don't have Zack Snyder power, you know, to be like
to release it.
The Snyder cut.
Yeah. Do I want to watch a Batgirl movie anyway? I mean, I'd watch it.
I don't know. Yeah, like, but who knows how? Like, what if they looked at it and they're just like, do we want to release it?
Right.
There's that possibility too.
Who would have to act? Who would have to act in it for us to think it's going to be good?
Huh? Say it.
Who would have to act in it for us to think it's going to be good?
We could probably just Google and find out who it was.
Oh yeah, they have the footage, you know, like, you know, behind the scenes and all that shit of the girl who was playing her. And,
but my question was, who do you think we would have to like see as an actor doing that movie to say, oh, we want to watch that?
To actually get invested.
I don't know.
In a Batgirl movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly.
Oh, and then don't forget the whole, like, you have to remember what time we're in. We're in this like anti-woke time. So who was playing Batgirl wasn't white.
Oh my God! So it's already probably mid.
So you know, so it was kind of like, is it one of those?
Leslie Grace.
Yeah, I think she might be Hispanic.
Barbara Gordon is.
That's Batgirl.
That's Batgirl.
Yeah, that's Batgirl. So she might be like Hispanic or something.
Barbara Gordon.
Yeah, that's Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
I mean, it says American, but
it's Commissioner Gordon's daughter.
It's Batgirl,
yeah, Barbara Gordon, Oracle. She was Batgirl, and then she got shot by the Joker. She became the Oracle. Whole time, Commissioner Gordon didn't know about it.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, and that's in the comics. And
who's that chick? Leslie Grace.
I've seen her in something. Yeah, I've seen her in something.
She does look familiar.
Yeah,
she is mad familiar.
Yeah, but I can't place where I've seen her in talks. What was that movie?
Oh my God! Click on wallpaper. I haven't done that in so long. Remember, you used to like search your favorite thing and just click on wallpaper.
Yeah,
that's insane.
There's not that many, but they do have a couple of them though.
That must have been the Batgirl one right there.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, I can't place. They have like pictures of her as Batgirl.
Mm-hmm. Go to the one on the left, the next row.
Oh, next row.
Yeah, down, right there.
That's pretty close to what I saw. Like, I mean, it looked more purple on set. It had a more purple look. But they have footage of her, like, riding the bike, the bat bike or whatever the fuck you call it.
The motorcycle?
Yeah. They have footage. Like, the footage is just out there. Like, because when they were making the film, they thought it was going to be released, you know?
Right.
Yeah, that bottom right one. That's the actual, like, live action suit. See, I knew it was purple.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shit looks trash. I ain't gonna lie.
Because it looks like a glorified
Yeah.
a glorified biker suit.
Yeah, this looks terrible, honestly.
That mask is trash too.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like, I
That
know
suit
they made it
doesn't
seem
even look
like
protective.
No.
Making her, making Batgirl black, they're probably thinking of what they were doing with Catwoman with Halle Berry.
and
Kinda do something
to a certain extent. I mean, well, not to a certain extent, but what's her name in the latest Batman movie, who was also black? Zoe Kravitz.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
didn't do bad.
She was Catwoman.
Yeah, she was.
But that's what you
Yeah.
said, right?
yeah, I said
Okay,
Halle
Catwoman,
Berry
yeah.
was Catwoman.
Yeah,
Halle
Catwoman as
Berry
well.
and
Yeah, so
Yeah.
2 black Catwoman.
Kravitz is so
Well,
hot.
3 if you count the one in the 60s.
She really is, bro.
Say it again?
Zoe Kravitz is hot, bro.
Yeah.
She is hot as
That
fuck.
jeans, her mom, like she looks just like her mom, man. But yeah.
Damn, bro. Wait, go back to that Batgirl outfit. That shit was fucking terrible.
So, wait, did it just hit you?
Yeah, like I'm like, this sucks.
Was F-Mac, like, I can't remember what she looks like in the in the comics and the cartoon, but was it always purple?
It was purple. Yeah.
Okay, so all right.
Go to
all right.
YouTube. I need to see this in action now.
Yeah, the footage. I think they have footage of her like riding the bike and shit down the street. Like they had like a mad amount of footage. But it's just crazy. Like that was. I mean, just looking at it from the director's perspective, man. I'm just like, man, if I finish the movie and they're just saying we're not releasing this shit. Wait. No way.
This says a leaked trailer. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Let's see, because you know we're in AI time, so let's go. CD.
This isn't just some random murder. It's an extermination.
Dozens of witnesses all over Gotham. No discernible pattern I can see.
When the streets burn with the corpses of our favorite heroes.
No, this is not
this fake. Yeah,
This is not real. Yeah,
that's from Batman.
That's yeah, that's footage from the what they're using of Gordon is from
TV
Batman,
show, right?
Batman,
Yeah,
v
Batman
Superman or
versus
something. Yeah,
Oh, this is the one you're talking about.
yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Canceled film.
That's a stunt double.
Yeah. Did he mention that?
Right.
That was a hard call. Whoa. I don't even know who that is. So it seems like we're not even going to see her. We're just going to see her stunt double, basically,
yeah.
because
She got Tim's on. That shit is
wait,
good.
just go back a little. Let me see.
That's why this movie ain't come out. This shit looks terrible.
Can you imagine the white executives? She's got Tim's on, for Christ's sake.
Look at this shit. No, hit it again. Pause. Right there. Oh, damn.
Wait, it's Tim's that
she
they painted gold.
Yeah, they're trying to go.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Yeah, all that, man, all that wasted footage.
She's like a Q dog.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this sucks.
Yeah, so I wonder. So maybe they don't even have actual footage of the actress that we were looking at actually doing anything because
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
a
just a stunt
double.
person doing
That's
shit.
some white chick.
Yeah. Damn, I was that say too. You have a white person doing your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. But yeah, shout out to those dudes. And the last thing that I'll say about just like movie related too, because I just heard about this too, is the latest Blade movie lost yet another director. Like I think this is like the 5th director that has like
them trying
backed
to
out
like bring it up
over the past 5-6 years. I think it was 2017 that Mahershala Ali went onto the Comic-Con stage and was announced as the new Blade. Like Marvel brought him out and said, "Here's your new Blade."
Okay.
And that was like 2017. And for the past couple of years, they've been trying to get this movie off the ground. And directors would come in and leave for creative differences, and come in, leave for creative differences. And the last director, they almost had him to like almost to production.
Yeah.
And he dropped out. So now people are just wondering, like, is this production just cursed? You know?
Yeah, who's sabotaging it at this point?
For real.
I mean, if you're talking about creative direction being the issue, if you think about it, it could be a fight between niggas who think that we want to stick to what Blade originally was in the first trilogy, which is like more grim than anything in the MCU right now. So it's like we can't really do that. Then there's niggas that want to make Blade a jokey character, just like
or like a Marvel movie.
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of hard.
Oh yeah, I would hate that
like
actually if they turn him into like a comedy character. Like
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, that would
Thor and
suck.
shit like that.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah, that's garbage.
And see, and it's wondering, like, people are talking about Kevin Feige, you know, the one who runs the whole Marvel ship, like, if he has, I mean, with Deadpool, I mean, we're showing that he's okay. Yeah, we're showing that he's okay with R-rated Marvel movies. He's given a pass to Deadpool, you know?
Yeah.
But it seems like, I don't know if he's just getting cold feet about the whole Blade thing, because it's supposed to be, oh, and then not to mention that Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler are doing their own vampire movie that was supposed to come out the same year, next year. So, yeah.
This is not the first Michael B. Jordan movie that we've had, right?
What do you mean?
What movies did he direct?
He was in Black Panther.
Yeah, but he sucked in there. But what did he direct?
Oh, direct
Creed
3. Yeah, that was his first directing.
That was the
Creed
first one.
3.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think that was decent.
Yeah. With, what's his
that
name? Who got
Yeah,
canceled?
that was
Wasn't it? Your
Jonathan
boy.
Majors.
Yeah, Jonathan
Yeah,
Majors.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was the one I didn't like. In that
Yeah.
movie.
Because the way he was acting.
Yeah.
The movie was
The movie was
straight,
straight.
but it was like him was the issue.
Yeah.
I liked him in it. He was just doing that role a little too well, though. It was just like
He was acting like a freed slave.
Because wherever he's from, I can't, like, his accent.
He's
it was
stuck.
hilarious.
He is stuck. I'm telling you, bro. All I was just waiting for him to say was I was busting up the Schiffer road. That nigga was the worst, bro.
Yeah.
God, I hate that nigga.
So now I don't know if it's just like, maybe we're just not gonna get, because they were saying now Mahershala Ali is as old as Wesley Snipes was in his third Blade movie. You know, so it's like the high 50s, you know, or the mid 50s maybe. So this guy has been just waiting to be Blade, and they're just like pussyfooting around. Well, okay, so he's 50.
He's 50.
This
So,
nigga, got you.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't think Wesley was 50 when he started as Blade in '98. He had to be in his 40s at least.
Yeah.
You know, mid 40s maybe. How old was?
Wesley Snipes and Blade.
Yeah,
That's Blade 2.
34.
I'm seeing 30. He was
36.
36.
36
In the first Blade.
Yeah. Bro, 36. Okay.
What year did the first one come out?
98.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was 36. Yeah, great
Yep,
shape.
98.
Yeah, he was fast as fuck.
So then he was 38 in the next one then.
Yeah.
In 2004.
Yeah. So he was in his 30s when he was playing Blade. So you're trying to tell me that Mahershala Ali, who's 50 years old, and you want him to start being Blade at 50?
Start the beginning of his series. Yeah.
Being 50 years old, and then how much movies do you want him to do?
It would
Fucking
be
10?
good. It would be cool if they dropped, like, if they shot, say the goal was 3, and they shot all 3 like back to back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
how they
But just for age wise.
Just for age wise,
So he
like
could still be
you
just
get the
50.
budget together,
Do it all.
and over the next 5 to 7 years, you shoot all the movies.
I think that's how they need to be approaching these trilogies anyway. Like, approach these trilogies in a way that, hey, we're going to set up to film this whole shit so that we can have a continuation story done well. Like, fuck it, let's go, because they're scared because of the budgets. They don't want to put all that money into it
just
first.
gonna say that.
The
You
only
know
one that I know
Yeah.
that did that was, I'm sure other movies have done it, but not Game of Thrones.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings,
is the only one that I know.
And they did it well.
Yeah.
See, but no.
Didn't Kill Bill do it too?
Yeah. I
Kill
think
Bill did too?
Yeah, his was just like, Quentin was like, he wanted it to be one big movie.
Exactly.
But
Of
the
course.
studio forced him to make it two.
Yeah.
You know?
Gotcha.
So, but nobody's going to watch a 5-hour movie. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
Right.
okay, we got to cut the shit
That
in
nigga be
half.
wanting to do unrealistic shit sometimes.
I mean, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that was long as shit. That was
Oh,
like
yeah,
that
3
was
that
long
hours.
as shit. I just watched it though, not too long ago.
Yeah,
actually.
so that's what I'm
For the
saying. Like,
first
he
time.
wants to make long movies, but it's just like the studio's just like, I mean, and Kill Bill, all the story he had to tell, he's like, yeah, you got to cut that shit in half, man. You know?
But part of that for me is like, I don't know how much you believe in your like franchise or whatever you're building if you're afraid to like go all the way with it. Like, let's do one movie and see if they like it. Do you even like it? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you even like what you're making at that point?
That's because I was gonna bring up that financial point because I'm just like,
It's a huge jump.
if the first movie, if you shot all 3 and the first movie comes out and the audience is like,
Flops.
nah,
Yeah.
Now
you're
I feel like
fucked.
It's scary.
you got 2 more movies
It's scary.
Yeah, you're
to
fucked.
release,
Yeah.
and they'll probably make less than the
Way
first
less
one.
because now we're
Because they didn't
pissed
like
that
the
you keep
first.
dropping shit.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
just like I didn't even like the first one, so I'm not even going to see the second and third. So it's a huge risk.
Absolutely.
I don't know if it was just like a touch of maybe Lord of the Rings was just blessed. I don't know what it was, but the first movie turned out great and it had great reception. So then I guess Peter Jackson was just like, okay, so then people are just going to automatically like the second and the third,
yep.
you know? Yeah, so I don't know, man. At this point with Blade, I'm just like, they might just have to cast somebody else, you know, somebody who's in their 30s, you know? Because, I mean, how long is Mahershala Ali going to wait around? Luckily, he was in that movie that was like produced by the Obamas that was on Netflix.
Yeah.
What was it? Leave the World Behind or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
he was
Obama's
in that.
produced a movie?
Yeah.
They produced that.
Both of them.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're just getting into producing films. They produced another film as well, but I can't remember.
Damn.
But yeah, they produced, which basically just means they just put up the money for it.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if they had any creative input or anything, but they helped finance it. But yeah, so he was in that. So obviously he's not like just sitting twiddling his thumbs waiting to be Blade. You know, that's what I would say to him. Just make the films that you want to do, and when Marvel gets to it and it comes back to you, just then do it. But don't stay around waiting for this shit.
At first, I thought that was Doctor Strange in this bitch too.
That's what I'm saying.
But he was in Moon
Knight.
Knight. Yeah,
Yeah.
Moon Knight though. He was the bad guy.
Moon Knight?
Yeah, Moon Knight.
I don't know what that is.
Sweet.
Oh
TV show.
shit!
Yeah, that
shit
TV
was-
show that
shit
came
was
out
not
with
bad.
Oscar Isaac.
it was. It was
The
pretty
split
good. That shit was not bad.
personality
Yeah.
in Egypt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Moon
That.
Knight.
Yeah. This shit was
Oh, I've
pretty.
never seen this shit before.
that
Yeah,
shit
this was
straight.
good.
I was
Yeah, I
surprised,
liked
bro.
it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it turns into like your convention superhero thing by the end. But me, I like the first half because it was more like a psychological thriller
was.
of a person who has multiple personality
He had
disorder.
he had like schizophrenia and
Yeah.
all sorts of shit.
And one of them is his personalities is like this ancient Egypt superhero, you know? Yeah, so that was the first part that I liked. And he did a good job. Oscar Isaac, who was also in the Star Wars movies and shit. But yeah, so yeah, check that out if you haven't.
Speaking
I
on
don't know
that-
if he's going to make a movie about it.
With characters that have multiple personalities or whatever, I'm kind of surprised they haven't dived into that with Deadpool that much.
See, I don't know that much about Deadpool. Is that one of his things? He has
That's one of his
multiple
things. Yeah,
personalities?
he just got multiple voices in his head.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
I'm kind of
Fuck.
surprised they haven't dived into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think that they might do something like that in this one, but
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Deadpool and Wolverine, like, I'm pretty confident that movie is probably going to open 100 mil and up.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have a
Probably.
feeling that's
Because
gonna
that'll double what Bad
It'll be the
Boys
biggest movie of the summer. I think that'll
sure.
be the biggest
Yeah,
movie
for
of the
sure.
summer because I'm excited to see it. And
That's like the only movie that like I vividly remember people in recent history being like, "Yo, oh yeah, there's no way I'm not going to see
Right.
that."
Yeah.
yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine together.
gonna be
Like they've been
fire.
building up this shit
Yeah.
even in the past movies of him just making references to the Wolverine movies. It was destined.
I might be one of those who contribute to that opening weekend.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
yeah,
like,
I'm
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, I'm definitely gonna go. I might not go opening weekend, but I'll go like Tuesday or something.
Yeah. So I'm pretty confident. Like since we had this slump for a while. Oh, have you guys heard that movie theaters have been closing? Like a bunch of movie theaters have been closing over the past couple of
I'm
months.
surprised that hasn't happened sooner. Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm
Low-key,
surprised
right?
they've
Yeah.
lasted this long. Honestly, because I thought we would see more closing 2022 and
Like
2023.
right after the pandemic,
Yeah,
right?
maybe
Yeah.
even like within that first year or two after.
Yeah.
Because shit, they were running specials where you could rent the whole theater out
Yeah.
just to get business in. You know what I mean? Like our homie Pat Jr., he for his birthday, his wife rented a movie theater out, and we watched Bad Boys 1.
one. Yep.
Oh shit!
his birthday.
Damn.
Yeah,
That
because
is
during the
dope.
pandemic, and that was 2020.
Yeah.
So during the
think so.
pandemic, they were like, you could rent the whole theater for the low. It
'Cause
was
they
like
needed
it
the
was like
business.
$100,
Yeah. And
and it was like you had the whole theater pretty much.
Yeah.
and put whatever fucking movie you want on there.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah,
I missed
so-
out.
What do you
on
want to
that.
watch, nigga?
God damn it! I missed that.
Yeah.
Damn it! If
Yeah,
I would have
so
known
it
that,
was-
I'd be like, "Hey, roll Jurassic Park."
Yeah,
Right.
oh yeah, it was whatever movie you wanted.
Oh
so
yeah,
yeah,
you know, I ended up seeing memes of that in the past. And niggas just playing Halo in the theaters. That actually explains it.
What?
yeah, bro,
Yeah.
it was so cheap. It was so cheap. I'm telling you, you could rent the entire theater out for so cheap.
Damn.
And
it's
it
a
was
game. That is
to
crazy.
do whatever you wanted, and it was just you and your party. That was the the biggest thing. That's
That
how
is
they
crazy.
That's how they kept it COVID safe.
They should keep that as a thing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Some theaters.
That would make me want to go to theaters like
Is
more.
Mission Valley
business.
still open?
Huh?
Mission Valley's still open. They might have closed actually.
Mission Valley, that's the one. Yeah,
that's
they're
the one off of
closed.
Avon
They're
Ferry.
closed because they used to be like playing like a lot of indie shit too. That's in Cali.
Raleigh.
Put Raleigh.
Yeah,
It was in Raleigh, right?
yeah.
Oh yeah, it was off Avon Ferry.
Yeah, it's closed.
Yeah. it's
What
closed.
happened to it? Yeah, it closed.
The last movie I saw there was.
Permanently closed.
That's a movie theater we need to buy. Need to get some money and buy
That
that.
shit would
shit.
be hard.
Oh damn. Yeah, the last movie I saw there was like Star Wars Rogue One.
I think I saw that there too, low-key.
Yeah, I saw that there. That was the last movie, and then after that, then I heard that it was shut down. You know, but yeah, shit. If I would have known that, I would have watched movies in the theaters that I never got to see. So maybe not even Jurassic
Yeah.
Park because I saw that in theaters. I would want to see maybe Fight Club in theaters because I never saw that in the theaters.
That'd be a
I saw
good
that,
movie in
I saw that
theaters.
on HBO.
That actually would be crazy
Hey, yo,
to watch.
that
that.
go hard.
Randomly, real quick, if you like fighting movie that you should watch, they got one now called Roadhouse. I think I don't know if y'all saw that.
Roadhouse. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Nigga, that shit's
I think
hard.
I watched
Family
that.
Guy classic.
Family get together. Yeah, with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, that shit was actually hilarious.
Yeah, a remake
good.
of the
That
80s
is such
movie.
a like
Remake of the joint.
iconic white name.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Just that last name, Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
I don't even know what last name that is actually.
Yeah,
like
what
Gyllenhaal.
is that heritage?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gyllenhaal.
this is the shit with Conor McGregor.
Swedish.
Yeah. He's in it.
Yeah, Swedish.
Oh, Swedish. Okay, so all right, so that
noble
makes sense.
family and 16.
Yeah, that makes
Lieutenant
sense.
Mills, Anderson Hall, cavalry officer was in.
Him and his sister both act. Yeah.
Okay,
They're in the movie that my tattoo is of. Donnie Darko.
I never seen that movie, so
Yeah,
haven't
they
seen it either.
play brother and sister. I would say that's the movie that because I saw it watched it in 23. My brother, my buddy Brian, he just brought it over. He was like, "Hey man, this is this weird movie," and that was the first time that I watched a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal in it, and I liked that character that he played, like sort of this like socially awkward guy that. Oh, and I'm a sucker for time travel, so or sci-fi movies and shit. So it's like
yeah. Because now that I think about it, you don't talk about that movie that much.
Donnie Darko.
No, yeah, Donnie Darko, but you have a tattoo of it.
Oh, so explaining kind of like why I even did that, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
to be
because
completely honest,
it's almost like now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, why don't you have a Jurassic Park tattoo?
That's true. But I think the reason why is because over the course of my life, there's always been movies that like were my favorite at the time, and I feel like it kind of said something about who I was at the time.
I feel
you know?
that. Yeah.
So when I was a kid, I don't know what my favorite movie was, but I think it was Jurassic Park because I remember just watching that so much on VHS and shit, and saw it in the theaters twice. So when I was a kid, and then when I was a teen, like 15, it was my favorite movie was The Matrix. You know, because that was the first movie that like changed my whole perspective on fucking
everything,
reality and shit. Like I wasn't thinking deep about like our
that
reality.
Movie fucked
and shit.
a lot of people's lives up in terms of like making them think differently.
Yeah, like that's when the whole idea of your reality being a simulation was brought to the mainstream.
Right.
You know, like so nobody was really talking about that in the mainstream. It's mainstream now, but back then it was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then imagine being 15 years old and being introduced to those high concepts at that age, and just walking out being like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I didn't even understand it much when I saw it, but yeah, so when I was like 15, that was my favorite. Then when I was in my 20s, remember like, I don't know if this is the case for everybody, but in your 20s, that's when you reach the point where it's like you're seeking out the truth about everything and the world and shit.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah, because you're
fall down that rabbit hole.
Your brain finally develops, and you look around, and you're just like,
you're like,
wait a
what
minute.
is this?
None of this shit makes any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Revolution! You know?
Facts.
Watching more documentaries and shit. So around that time, that
Meaning of
movie,
life and all that shit.
yeah. So that movie I mentioned like 2 episodes ago, Network, where that guy reveals the truth on, as a newscaster and shit. That became my favorite movie because I was just like, I can't believe this movie was made in the 60s and it was winning Oscars. And I've heard of Gone with the Wind more times than I've heard of this movie, but this movie is like, it's like speaking the truth and shit, the shit that this character is saying, But then, I'm old now and nostalgic. And the movie that makes, if I talk about it for too long, gets me emotional is Jurassic Park.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I'm just like, that was the first movie that blew my mind ever. You know, seeing that dinosaur walk for the first time, and that music, that John Williams shit.
Yeah,
John Williams, the king, stay alive, man, for longer, man. Like, because that's
struggling with his health or something.
No, he's actually great. I think he's in his 90s. But I just mean, but that's what I mean. I'm like, you know, any day now, you know. Yeah. But that's why I'm like, let's give this man his flowers, because this man has been making music for our whole fucking lives, man. If I hummed like the music for all the shit that he's produced, like he's the GOAT of music composers, man. Like fucking Jurassic Park, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, like any iconic music besides Lord of the Rings that you've heard is most likely from him. Home Alone, you know?
Damn.
Yeah, he's done it all, man.
But in all of that though, I'm still trying to figure out how comes you have the Donnie Darko and not Jurassic Park.
Circle back around.
I fucking dodged the question for no fucking reason, right? Like it's a controversy or some shit. Right. But yeah. So the reason why I don't think I would have gotten the tattoo now, and it's funny that you brought up Donnie Darko, because I totally skipped that when I was like saying the movies there, because Donnie Darko was my favorite movie in my early 20s. You know, like when I was like 19, 20. And that's when I was in my fucking, I guess, my emo phase. I don't know. But, you know, like antisocial, you know,
can you search
loner. Yeah,
look it looks like.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, they'll probably show you the demon bunny. Yeah. Yeah, see, so yeah, on my arm right now is a rough, there's a sketch on the DVD that looks just like this. It was just like a hand drawing of the Frank bunny. And just to give like a really just like a rough synopsis of what it's about, it's like Donnie Darko, he goes to bed one night and he hears a voice that calls him to the street. And when he leaves his house, he sleepwalks all the time. And when he leaves his house, a jet engine from a plane destroys his room. It just like crashes into his house. Yeah.
You can keep going. I'm just keeping it muted.
Yeah, so yeah, it crashes into, and it takes place in the 80s. And so then, like, this person dressed as a demon bunny. Oh, yeah, Drew Barrymore is in it, and Patrick Swayze.
Wait, hit pause. I can't do both of these at the same time.
Because you're paying attention to two things. So he's called to the street, a jet engine falls in his house, and people don't know why. And then this person dressed as a demon bunny that only he can see is telling him future things that's going to happen. And his world is going to end, you know?
Okay.
And I guess without spoiling the ending, but the jet engine comes back around. But basically, that's what it's about. It's like he sort of starts standing up for himself, and this person keeps guiding him and showing him the truth about the things in his reality.
Gotcha.
And I don't know. I'm thinking this was probably like the first movie to maybe why it had such an effect on me, music-wise. The music is great, but it's like an indie movie too, and it looks great. And I think this was like the first. I never wanted to like pursue to be like a director. You know, contrary to like what everybody else believes, because you know people will be like, "Oh, you wanted to be a director all your life?" It's like, no, I just loved doing it as a kid, but I never wanted to actually pursue it until this movie showed me that it was actually possible. Gotcha. You know, I was just like, oh, so if you like scraped a couple money, you know, if you scrape some money together, you could actually make like a low budget kind of mind bendy thing. You know?
Right.
This guy did it. Richard Kelly, I think the director was. Yep. And so I think the reason why it had such an effect on me, I think in 2003, I watched it every day. I didn't have a job around this time, and I just dropped out of film school the first time.
First time.
Yeah. I went to film school twice. Yeah, the first time in 2002, and then I didn't believe in myself, so I quit. And then back in 2006, because my girlfriend at the time was like under pressure from her, I went again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I went again, and then I graduated again. But yeah, so this one, I feel it was just like
there is like always.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it was. You don't have you might have a passion for doing something, but I do feel like there is like an artist or something that happens where you're like, oh, this is actually possible.
Yeah.
Because for me, it was like rapping was just not like, yeah, I love rapping shit, but I'm like, I can't fucking rap. But MF Doom was the first person that I listened to.
Yeah.
That had me like,
It's possible. Yeah,
I can actually do this shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, he's just saying shit.
Yeah.
But he just makes it sound so good.
And yeah, the rhyme is on
So I guess
point.
anybody could do this then, I guess. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's just saying shit sometimes. And I'm like,
A lot of the times, yeah. I don't even know what he's saying half of the time.
yeah, I'm like, bro,
Or
he's
what
just
was
saying shit, but it sounds so cool. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
could do this too.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's always that one person that just, like, I don't know, something about the way they present their work makes it so doable in your eyes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a fact.
You know what I
That's a
mean?
fact.
Like,
Yeah.
In the least disrespectful way possible.
yeah, literally, which is funny.
Shit. Nah.
Yeah, because it's like, nigga, I could do what the fuck you're doing. But you know what I mean, though.
It's kind of weird because it was a disrespectful way for me. Like, I met a dude from New York who moved in my neighborhood who was like into music when I was in high school, and we started hanging out. He was like a year under me, but he was like showing me some shit with music, and I started writing because I heard his shit. And I was like, nigga, I could definitely write better than this. And then I started writing, and then I started taking to like the finished product after I did it made me feel amazing. So like when I started doing that more, and I was like, oh, next thing you know, I'm at my kitchen table at Landmark, the fucking apartment, and I'm just writing over shit. Like, and just, you know, back in the day, you used to write records on top of beats and just keep the flow.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would just take Jay-Z's flow and write my own words to it. You know what I'm saying? But at that point, it just became that, and before you know it, you know what I mean?
That's the other thing too. Like when you're seeing like people who are in close proximity to you, doing it big, but they're not good.
Yeah.
I remember, I'm not gonna mention any names, but there was somebody who had like he made a feature film, and my brother, he had a cameo in it. We went to his premiere, and he had a great, to find out who. We went to his.
Does this happen to make a debut in something that's coming out?
Oh, wait, say it again.
Does this cameo that your brother? Oh, never mind.
No, this was like
because that was your movie.
I'm
thinking of the scene. Remember the scene where you're watching TV in my living room?
Yeah.
In your movie?
Oh no, not that one.
That was your film we were watching.
Yeah, well, the one that had my brother in it.
Yeah,
that was somebody else. He played a major role in somebody's short film.
That's what it was.
Yeah, yeah, but it's not that guy because he's actually good.
Okay.
Yeah, this one it was like I didn't know the guy or anything.
What if he's shitting on the mic?
I'm
gonna watch your movie in my movie.
In my movie, yeah. I'm using your footage in my movie.
Here's how it's supposed to be done.
I'm calling you shit.
And it's low key at the beginning of the movie, so like
that would be crazy.
Nigga, strap in.
Oh my god!
I'm about to show you what a good movie looks like.
Right. Oh my god, that would have been crazy if I thought it was shit and I used that footage in this movie as a fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh my god!
Check this out, nigga.
And your shit is in my shit. No. Yeah, it was just like, but the red carpet shit, it was great. Like I went to the premiere and all that
the
shit.
whole thing,
All that shit. But the movie itself was just not good, and you know, and everybody was like, "Yeah, that was great," and I was like, "What?"
You're like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But just going off of your point of like, damn, everybody's congratulating this shit. You know, like, well, then what? Their heads explode if I made something actually great.
Yeah, right.
It's like, yeah, so that's another. People who are bad at what they do can motivate you to
that's
do
a
some
fact.
good shit.
That's a whole fact.
Yeah. But the Donnie Darko, like I got that. I don't think I would have gotten the tattoo in retrospect, just because it was just my favorite movie at the time. Right. Yeah. Now it's Jurassic Park and was just on my body forever. But
well, that's the thing with tattoos.
But I still like it though. I still really like it.
And that's the thing with tattoos, bro. It's I feel like once you get like 3 or 4, you realize it's impossible to get non-bullshit tattoos. It's impossible, it's impossible to get a tattoo that you don't look at one day and be like, that was stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
There's some tattoos that I got because I woke up one day and said, I just feel like getting a tattoo.
Yeah. I think that's how I did with this one. Yeah.
That's literally what it is. It's like, I didn't put any thought behind it.
Yeah.
I went there and I might have looked through the fucking book and then been like, yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
You just saw some bullshit, you know, like.
Just put something on my skin.
Yeah, that just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially after you get your first one. Like, so when I see somebody with like a slice of pizza tattoo, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
You got that when you're fucking 23.
It's just on some bullshit. Maybe we were all out having a good night.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, yo, let's all get like $10 or $20 tattoos. Cause you know, you can get like just some quick shit. I've thought about just getting some little shit. just like that. You know what I mean?
You know
just here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
just little bullshit tattoos like just line work, no shading.
Yeah.
Just like those, you know, like a slice of pizza, but it's just all line work.
Yeah.
Almost doodle style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
You know what I mean?
Like lo-fi-ish kind of thing.
Lo-fi. Yeah,
Not that much effort.
Real
into it.
basic. It's clean and it's nothing too fancy with it.
Yeah.
And don't do specials on those for like $50, $30.
Yeah.
And it's like that's some shit you'll do with the homies. It only takes the tattoo artist fucking 15, 20 minutes to do it, if that long. You know, he only has to pass over it one time.
Yeah.
Everything is so simple. You and 2 or 3 other your homies that you're out with or whatever, y'all can all do shit like, you know,
Yeah.
stupid shit. Now, I
Impulsive
have
shit.
never understood tattoo parties. They used to have those back in the day. And there's a lot of people who, that is one thing I'm glad I didn't do is like get into like the tattoo party culture where like you pay them $200. They used to have these things called tap out sessions. And that was pay the nigga $200 and he'll tattoo you until you tap out.
Oh shit! Damn.
So as long as you can last, whatever you want, they'll do it. And those are the niggas like during snapbacks and tattoo era.
Yeah.
The snapback and tattoo era, niggas getting their whole stomachs blasted, their whole arms
body, everything.
Everything
Back.
just blasted
Yeah.
completely.
So you'd have to get something like drastic, and then you have to tap out if you don't want it.
No.
It's pretty much the pain at that point.
So
Like,
it's just pain.
it's
based.
the pain tap
Okay.
out.
But
Yeah,
it's a
so
special to where you can really get your tattoo finished if you can handle it.
Yeah, like if you
Yeah.
got a good
Yeah.
pain tolerance,
Yeah, you can
get
handle it.
$200. You can pay him $200 and get your whole sleeve done,
One
which should
sitting.
cost way more than that.
Yeah,
or your
yeah.
whole stomach because you haven't tapped out yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's really up to you. But yeah, I do wonder how some of those people feel that got caught into that like that snapback and tattoo era where it was just like there was a point in time when it didn't matter when Lil Wayne was real hot. It didn't matter what your tattoo was. It was just a shit ton of tattoos.
Facts.
That's all that
Oh,
matters.
yeah.
As long as it was like all of them together in a sleeve format or on your back or your chest, whatever. As long as it didn't matter what
The
was
quality
inside
didn't
of it.
matter.
Yeah.
The drawing, it
Nope.
didn't matter if the artist was good,
Nope.
bad, good, or whatever. It was just the fact that tattoos were covering your body.
Body. Yep.
As long as you look a little dirty, it works.
Yeah.
That's
Who got
literally-
like an ice cream cone on his face? Like was it
Gucci
like
Man.
Gucci Man? Yeah.
That
Gucci
era.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what you were talking about earlier is partly why I didn't even do anything extra to mine because my tattoo, I started regretting it like 5 years in.
I think it's
Not-
like 5 minutes in.
Nah. Not because I didn't like it at the time, but well, actually, yeah, I liked it when I got it. But
Yeah.
after the fact, it was like, how do I even cover this up properly?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like now,
what do I do with this?
Now I know I want to do something with it, but it's like I don't even know how to really fix
Get
it the
around
right
it.
way and get around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because now I'm at the point now where I still want a lot of tattoos, but I'm not going to lie. I'm on some shit where I'm okay with waiting until I just don't want to do the pain.
I think that's why I only got one because I remember how it felt.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, and how long it took. And I'm just like, man, do I want to sit through that again? I don't know. man.
Nigga, it's like, fuck,
I don't
bro.
know. Yeah.
And I just want to go to sleep because, you know, you can do anesthesia now.
Oh, really? Go to
Tiger
sleep.
done that.
really?
Young Dirk, Lil Durk did that. So pretty much you can go under anesthesia now and they'll tattoo everything that you want.
Damn.
And you wake up, nigga, and just deal with the healing process.
Yeah. Yeah. Feel
I'm
it
a-
afterwards.
And so a lot of people, and then they'll, like, while you're under sleep, it's like 6 artists tattooing you at one time.
Oh.
3
yeah.
to 5 or
So
6.
you okay? Yeah. So you don't feel
It's not
that
just
fucking
one
pain.
person. Yeah, you don't feel a fucking thing. You literally
Yeah.
just wake up. You feel the pain when you wake up
wake
of
up.
the
Yeah.
soreness, but you wake up, the tattoos are done.
Yeah.
You just going through the healing part. But you go to sleep and 4 to 5 artists are all working on you at one fucking time.
That's
Shading
probably
and all that,
freaky.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that's fire to me.
I mean, no, that's
cool.
tight, but like
Yeah.
that's probably a freaky situation where you just close your eyes, wake
It
up,
is
and you got a
crazy,
whole
though.
new
It is
sleeve on your
crazy,
shit.
man.
Like,
That's
you
probably
go-
crazy.
But like, I would love for that to happen. Like,
That'd be cool.
go to sleep, wake up,
And it's right
finish
there.
my entire leg.
Everything
I mean, it
done,
definitely
yeah.
beats like sitting through the
Yeah,
whole shit
just-
in pain.
Yeah. Because didn't you say like was it both the knees that was
I have
killing
to,
you?
Yeah, this was the worst pain I've ever experienced, and I have to
Okay.
go back and get this one redone because it's not dark enough.
Yeah.
Because like when you look at these next to each other, this one's clearly darker than this one, but this one didn't heal as dark. So it's like,
Yeah.
now I just want to go back now and just get from there down,
Yeah.
done completely,
Yeah.
front, back, side, just finish it all out. Finish everything out on these sides.
Yeah. Yeah. 'cause
Finish my arm.
You were saying like that's probably one of the most excruciating
Most painful
pains
shit
you've
I've ever
ever felt.
known.
Okay,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
because it hurt just being on the arm, but I can't imagine going over like bone and shit.
Nigga, the knees are something serious, bro. Holy shit.
I'm sure.
Did you have to like tell him pause and shit? Like
I took so many breaks.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But this is the thing. This is the reason why like niggas clown me for my knee tattoos. They're like, who gets knee tattoos? It's like there's an overall vision.
Yeah.
It's not the knee isn't the only place.
Thing. Yeah.
In my mind, I wanted to get all the painful areas done first.
Right.
Okay.
I wanted to get those out the way.
It's a smart way to do it.
That way, the fun areas, it's just like I can just breeze through those.
Yeah.
Because even when I did get like the outside of my arm done, it's like that shit was nothing compared to like the inside of my arm, my knees, you know what I mean? Shit
I went
like
with the
that.
outside of my arm first because I knew it was going to be easily
It's
bearable.
light work.
Yeah, it's light.
The side of my leg, none of that shit. It hurt, but it wasn't nothing that has me like. It wasn't nothing like this. This shit is like.
Yeah, see that's the shit you was dealing with. You can't even really talk. Like I'm getting my when I'm getting tatted, I'm literally I'm chopping it up with the artist. We talking about music. We talking about
you're
everything.
having
I'm
a
like
full conversation,
I'm like nah, bro. I don't even like that record like that. Like and we, you know what I'm saying? We getting tatted, but that
Yeah,
shit,
no.
I don't think I'm speaking if I'm on the
knee
knees.
tattoos. We're not having a conversation. It's her to fuck up.
Yeah. How did you know? Yeah. How did you know that, Lauren? That how did you know that the inside? Wait, would you say the inside
outside.
hurts?
Inside hurts.
Inside hurts more.
Yeah.
That when you got your first tattoo, you knew the inside was gonna.
Yeah.
How'd you know?
It's
I
weaker
knew that.
skin.
Yeah, it's weaker skin. First talking
Tender
to people
skin.
and say it's
Pinch
tender
the
skin,
inside
like,
of your skin
compared
here
to pinching the outside.
compared to the outside.
It's different. Yeah. It's the skin is
Okay.
yeah.
It's bearable here.
Yeah.
It's bearable there, but your pain goes up a lot faster in there.
Yeah.
On that inside.
Torturing
And then go-
myself on camera.
And look, and then go closer to the
armpit.
Go closer to the armpit.
It gets
It's
it gets
even
tough
more
up there.
tender in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and ticklish.
So these are the exposed areas of our body, the outside where we've bumped these up, bruised them up, like all this shit all the time. Like you know what I'm saying? So
But this, I mean, it's you know sitting
It's
on the
two
inside.
areas.
So sensitive.
Pretty much the way the tattoo thing, the whole tattoo pain works. If you type in tattoo pain diagram, do tattoo pain diagram. I had one.
Break down where the pressure points are.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, there it is. I had something just like this before.
Oh.
On my saved in my phone. Scroll down so we can see what the key is.
oh, okay.
Least pain is blue, most pain is the red. So yeah, it's these soft, tender spots.
Oh.
It's like spots closest to the bone,
Yeah. Joints.
closest to the bone and like joints. Yeah. So
Right up
look,
in here.
the shin,
That's crazy.
The
shins
shin
is
and the
crazy,
knee.
knees.
all that is because the bone is right there. There's really no fat in between the skin and the bone. It's just laying on top of that shit.
And then look at that, like
Then the inside of your thighs,
Wrists,
inside of
nigga.
your pelvis, your wrist,
rib cage,
rib cage, all that is real sensitive areas.
the neck.
Neck. The back is least
Yeah,
painful.
ass.
The back-
Look at
yeah,
that.
the
The
back is
spine
easy.
hurts though.
Yep.
Yeah.
But back tattoos are pretty light.
Your taint.
And right here in the chest, this side of the chest is straight. Once you go across it, though, get close to the sternum, you start
Yeah,
feeling
once you hit that
Yeah.
sternum and that collarbone, that's
Yeah.
when it gets painful. But like over the breastbone, that ain't shit.
It's kind of funny that the top of the cheeks is less bad than the bottom.
Yeah.
What does it have for the head? For the top of the head, so the back of the head.
And that's supposed to be the face in the front one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
back
it's
of the
The
supposed
head's
to
a
be
little
Yeah.
worse. Faces.
And this is the
So I
key
guess-
right here.
I'm
so-
surprised
The back of the head doesn't. It seems that there's no yellow.
That's all
there's no
skull
red there.
right there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's no red there.
Yeah.
Because I heard that maybe the top. They're not showing the top of
Yeah,
the head.
probably
Maybe
not.
the top of the skull.
Oh, maybe.
But it's the second heaviest. So you're gonna cry right here.
Okay.
you
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
cry
yeah,
right
yeah.
here, so-
Yeah. I didn't even look at the pictures above. Okay, so this is tear inducing.
Yeah, this is death. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
So AJ's experienced death.
Yes. On the knees. Yeah.
I pretty much only
You died.
I pretty much only experienced yellow and orange and
Orange and
red.
yeah.
That's pretty much where all my tattoos are at.
Oh damn. Yeah. Okay, so then mine was. Oh, okay. So I guess
You were in the least pain.
Yeah,
area.
yeah. So I was in the fucking blue. So, okay, yeah. Because I remember, like, when I was getting mine, there was a point where my body got used to it. You know, because I remember
happens.
like the pain kind of just like subsided.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there, and it was just like whatever. You know, so I'm like, I guess your body just gets used to that point.
So yeah, that shit is but yeah, so next time I do go, I want to be able to just sit down and just do one blast session,
Yeah.
but I really want to just be able to like how the dentist will numb my shit. I want them to do that.
Well, see, that's what I thought. I thought we would have reached that point now, where it's just like, look, just inject me with some shit that'll make
Apparently
my
they won't
arm go numb for
apparently they
fucking.
won't do it for some reason.
They can, but they won't.
Yeah, and I think based on what my tattoo artist was telling me, Sketch, he was saying They won't do it because you need to be able to feel when something really hurts.
To let you know if something's wrong?
Exactly. Like it's a safety precaution, pretty much. Numbing creams can alter the texture of the client's skin. That is true as well, too.
Numbing creams. Okay. Yeah, because I was about to say the one that you said, I'm like, well, then that kind of contradicts the whole being knocked out when you're...
The whole knocked out one is different because you're under anesthesia.
I know, but then you can't say if something's going wrong.
Yeah.
Because you're knocked out.
True.
Yeah,
Maybe they just use anything to tell you because they just want you awake. But niggas be passing out, though. He says niggas...
Damn.
That's like regular for a tattoo artist to get a fainter.
Yeah.
Not regular, but that should be happening like
but I kind of want
regularly, he says.
I want to be there for not a fainter, but I really want to be like in the zone, like in the area when I see somebody get the first like tattoo and they just get up out the chair like, nope, I'm good. Like,
after it hits their skin,
like I want to see that in real time. Like that's got to be the funniest shit. Like
just be a scribble.
Like how quick do them niggas get up when they just like, nah, fuck it.
That's gotta be the craziest shit to see a nigga put down $200 and then get tapped once. He said, never mind.
No refund.
I wonder if they give you a refund.
Yeah.
They'd have to keep a certain amount for like the setup fee.
Right.
Because it's like,
and the
nigga,
time
I
slot.
can't. Yeah, because I can't reuse none of this shit that I've just cleaned and all that.
Yeah.
So, but maybe you'll get half your money back.
Maybe.
Half your money still.
You know, like $100 just to tap a nigga's skin one time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maybe at some point, I think I'll probably get something on this side, you know? Because like I said, this was like, so this was 2005, you know, when I got this shit. And I hadn't gotten a tattoo since, you know? So I kind of, I remember it being painful, but I don't really remember how painful it was, you know?
Right.
But since it's in the blue, you know, area, I guess I just gotta
go on the inside, you're
not be a
pussy.
pussy.
Something different on the inside.
Yeah. I'm gonna eventually turn into a half sleeve once I figure out what I want.
Yeah. Damn. But damn it. Yeah, what's on the
We're
dock?
definitely gonna go full sleeve. Oh, I got plenty of shit. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's watch this. Young Thug's. So I genuinely want to know what's gonna be happening with Young Thug. A couple things with Young Thug in the YSL trial.
Yeah.
Young Thug is literally conducting himself like the mob bosses in movies. Every day he's in court.
Yeah.
He's attentive. He's pretty much got a suit on. Him and his lawyer are really working their case. There hasn't been niggas be in the court and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And all you see is just like them still doing nigga shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He has not done that at all. Like he's conducted himself completely good. So well that like his fucking lawyer, like they're not treating him fairly. They just held his lawyer. They sentenced him to 10 days in jail.
Screams at judge.
Yeah, they left him. They held his lawyer 10 days in contempt for kind of getting active on the judge because he's like, bro, this is complete bullshit. He's like, we're doing everything legally right, and you guys are not playing. It's clearly unfair. This is a mistrial.
They had like secret meetings and shit.
Yeah, and all type of shit. But one thing I do want to know first is who's paying for Young Thug's lawyer, and I have a feeling it's Jay-Z.
Oh,
because
really?
Because Jay-Z does pay for people's legal fees because the amount of time that Brian Steele, who is one of the most expensive lawyers in the country and the best at what he does, is dedicated and avid about this. Obviously, these checks aren't running out on anytime soon
at all, bro.
And Young Thug, I think he's done very well, but I don't think he's done that well.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, you just hear about how much
money it costs to even just deal with
how much money it costs these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just to like, he's working around the clock. This has been his only case for a year.
Yeah.
You know, he's made Brian Steele's salary has been millions just off this one client.
Yeah.
I don't think Young Thug is paying for it at this point. I don't think.
No, because he's getting.
And we haven't seen anything where Young Thug is starting to having to liquidate his assets,
right?
Sell anything like that.
He's getting help. He got to be getting help.
Yeah, and I think that so shout out to whoever's funding it. We won't find out until the case is over.
Yeah.
More than likely. But I mean, shit, Charlamagne was paying for Tax Stone's lawyer.
Oh shit!
We didn't know that until the end.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it actually will be revealed.
Yeah,
when it's
normally it
done,
gets revealed,
but it doesn't
but
matter.
Yeah, Charlamagne was paying for his lawyer the whole time. We didn't know that. He was paying for his lawyer for 5-7 years.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Until he got whatever. So yeah, this dude Brian Steele, bro, has been going so fucking hard that at this point, like they always keep saying like this case needs to turn into a movie.
Yeah.
And like with moments like this, he got held in contempt. 10 days he has to serve.
Yeah.
Weekends. And he was like, if my appeal doesn't go through, can I serve my time with Thug?
With Thug, yeah. I like
so
that shit.
he's gonna do his 10 days for the next 5 weekends
with Thug
in a cell with Young Thug.
Oh shit!
Like this nigga is with him to the end, bro.
Damn,
like,
man.
And apparently other lawyers came out supporting him and shit.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't get no like. And the nigga, even when he said hold him in contempt, the nigga took his tie off in his jacket. He said that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like he's
shit,
a
this guy,
nigga. I'm with that shit.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
up? Like
yeah.
fuck
Damn.
all this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this is a real dude, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
This the documentary, the biopic.
the biopic.
It's gonna look
Even if it's not a
crazy.
movie, just a biopic
Just
of
a-
the case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This nigga is really up here fighting for Young
Yeah,
Thug's life,
yeah.
bro.
Damn, he did. So he did a liar. You hold yourself in contempt.
Yeah, bro.
You
Bro, when I
understand
seen that
that?
shit, nobody's putting up a fight. Even Thug, it's like they never lose their cool or nothing. Like Thug don't lose his cool. Even when he said you're sick, nigga calmly took his tie off, took his jacket off, and said, "What's up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Put me in jail, then
Yeah.
fuck him."
Damn.
That's a confident nigga who knows he knows he's
He
in the
knows
right.
he's right.
He knows he's right.
Yeah.
And he's letting everything play
Yeah.
out so that it
Yeah.
can all be on
Yeah,
record.
because now it's definitely gonna look even worse on you for even going this far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that is gonna happen in this clip.
I think so. The
Okay.
second clip, but we just about to watch him just kind of like,
Do a shit.
yeah, like really just let these niggas know, like I'm not. This is some bullshit that y'all are doing.
Yeah.
That is it. And if I get
shit.
another false allegation and you do nothing, I'm shocked. I'm appalled at you. I sit here day after day with this false allegation just machine. I gave the state everything. There's been no disconstruction. There's been no purposeful, I don't care. I don't care. I give over everything. I've done this for 33 years. Never in my life have I seen a trial. I've done 300 appeals in the state of Georgia alone. I've never read a case like this. Judge, I gave them everything I had. I waited. I was at my office till 8, after 8 last night. I waited for their investigator to come by. I handed him an exact copy of the thumb drive. They have everything that we got from the Fayette County Jail. There's been no deconstruction. There's been no purposeful exclusion. This is not the first time.
Okay.
And I apologize that I'm getting tempered. But I've never been treated like this. You talk about professionalism every week. Professionalism is lacking with one lawyer here. It has never been. I don't even like coming to court. I used to love this. I would die for what we do. I used to say, I'm dying. I would die. I couldn't choose a better profession. If I had litigated with Miss Love, I would.
Your Honor, could we strike the hominem attack?
No, I'm speaking.
Really, could we strike that?
Okay, hey, everybody, calm down. Everybody,
This is
both of you, please be seated.
Judge, I'm not
Both of
done.
you, please be seated.
You have to do something. You have threatened me with contempt. You have threatened me with jail. If you go back in time, we can just start in voir dire. Jury after jury, you did individual voir dire painfully. Miss Love would come in and say that juror was crying. It was not true. You would say, that's not my recollection after I said it. You did nothing. We start the
Okay,
case.
but Mr. Steele.
Oh, my fault.
I ask you, please.
Mr. Steele.
Judge, how would you feel if you were being treated
Mr.
like
Steele.
this?
Mr.
Well, I'd
Steele.
like to finish.
Mr. Steele.
Oh, okay. Damn. He was. Yeah, he's
Bruh,
passionate about that shit.
He is, bro.
33 years. Was this a continuation?
Yeah,
keep going?
this is
Okay.
still the same thing. Yeah.
All right.
I gave them everything on that drive, and it's continual abuse of a prosecutor, of another member of the bar. I don't talk with Miss Love. And that's fine. I like that. But Judge, I'm not going to stand here anymore. I don't care. You can take my bar card.
Mr. Steele, listen.
Wrong, though.
But there,
And Mr. Williams, you know, to me, this is an innocent man. You talk about, Miss Love said there's a man in the Fulton County Jail who shouldn't be there, Mr. Copeland. Mr. Williams shouldn't be in custody. But he's been charged, and we come here for a fair trial. It's been everything but that according to Miss Love has tried to demonize me. At times, Mr. Adams. At times, Mr. Shaw.
I object to the ad hominem attacks, and I ask
all because she wants to win the
from the
case. And now she speaks over people. It's not right. I gave them everything. And by the way, and what I want to tell you, by the way, it's not even the law. If they call that gentleman on direct, I don't have to give them anything before trial. I do it because you asked me to. You said, listen, we got a big case. It's going to take a long time. Give them things. I gave this, by this way, to the state October of 2023. October 2023, that was uploaded, given to the state. I hear about it now, and I wait there, and I give them the exact duplicate of what we have. And now there's a false allegation of misconduct. And what I'm telling the court is what I said again. I do not appreciate it. And you have told it in front of the jury that I'm unprofessional. You were wrong. You based that on Miss Love's false representation.
Your Honor, again, the ad hominem attacks, Your Honor. I object, and he should stop talking when I
Miss Love can
object.
try to silence me. Will not be silenced.
But Mr. Steele, here's the thing, okay? I think that, Mr.
He is still going.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my God.
That shit made me happy to see though, because I'm like, because it's like
that's a good.
You had
image.
enough.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, look, I'm not gonna say Young Thug is innocent, but goddamn it, I'm glad that he's doing it. He's going through this the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and at this point, so many people have snitched on his side.
Yeah.
That it makes me just want. I hope he beats it. Even if he did send out hits to get niggas killed. Hey, look, man, he was in the streets.
Street shit is street shit,
This
right?
is just what happens in the streets.
At least he wasn't going for innocent bystanders.
Yeah, you know what I mean? At least
Which is what usually happens in the streets. It's usually personal.
Yeah.
You know, it's usually like these niggas are at war with each other. It's not like it's not like mass shooters and shit where they're just getting and nobody has nothing to do with it.
Right, yeah. So it's like, but then at the same time, it's like you at least when you see a gang going down, you hope they all stay strong. So many niggas have snitched and folded immediately on Young Thug's side.
Why do you think that is though? Like why?
Because
unanimously.
Because when this shit first started, I mean, it looked like everybody was catching a life sentence. It did not look
Is that okay? Maybe
it looked really bad, and I think it scared a lot of people into folding. But that nigga's he's been holding strong. It's like two different ways of looking at it. It looked so scary for a lot of people because it looked like everybody was guilty and they were all going to do a lot of time. But then now that it's been delayed and drug out so long, it's like shit. Even if they did do it, the prosecutors, the way they've gathered this case is not strong at all. So it's like, because that's the whole thing. We can think you did 1,000,001 things, but if you can't prove it, you can, you know what I mean? Like, it's just what it comes down to. Like, and the prosecutors haven't done a good job at proving he is responsible for these things.
Yeah. And see, but that's the thing that fascinates me about law in general.
Yeah.
You know, like I think at some point I just want to like delve into exactly how it all works.
Yeah.
But because law, it really is like a language, you know, like that you learn. Like you see the way all the lawyers, like they speak in their language, you know, to the judge, to each other, you know, they're following the rules.
Right.
I'm fascinated with lawyers and the fact that you have to, if you know that the person that you're defending is guilty, you still got to do your job.
Yeah.
Your job is almost not even to reveal the truth or anything. It's to prove your side.
And that's the thing. Yeah, that's the whole thing. You could have chopped up and ate 25 people. But if the state that's trying to bring you down for that is not doing it correctly, the other person, your lawyer, all he has to do is prove and show these niggas don't really have a case.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like a game of strategy.
It really is. That's all it comes down to. Yeah.
My client, I know my client is guilty. How do I win this case?
By pointing out everything they're doing illegally and wrong.
Yeah,
now.
so it's a skill being a lawyer,
really is.
you know. So that's why the whole thing kind of fascinates me. And seeing the way he was going at the judge, you know. Yeah. But I guess like in his case, like whatever was been going on, like it seems like to be the first of its kind to him in all of his 33 years.
Yeah.
You know, so there has to be some level of truth to it if he's going off like this.
I think that one of the biggest things too is the Atlanta Police Department is just fucking ghetto as shit. Okay. So Fani Willis is also the same person who is the reason that Trump got a mugshot.
Right.
Because she is the one that put the charges against Trump and he had to turn himself into Atlanta. But then she also got caught fucking somebody that was a part of Trump's team and going on vacation with them. So it's just like nigga shit going on. Yeah. She's just like, she's just doing just dumb black folk shit.
In Atlanta,
in the court system. And now that there's so much popularity and heat up there, they got the YSL case and Trump. Now we all are putting a microscope on things, and somebody like Brian Steele comes in and he's like,
an outsider comes in and sees the fuck shit that's going on.
He's like, oh, this bitch is out the chain.
It's a fucking circus.
This whole thing is a circus.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when they were able to get away with the Circus Act when the world wasn't looking.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Hip hop started looking because the Young Thug Rico.
Right.
But then now the world is looking because you got the nerve to put a warrant out for Trump.
Yeah.
So it's like now we're all paying attention. Let's see if
how legit this whole.
Let's see if this whole court system has been running legally.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you got Brian Steele in there. He's on a criminal case right now, but at the same time, he's like, nigga, this is some ghetto shit. Like, I've been doing this for 33 years. I've never been treated like this. Yeah. This is illegal.
And it's crazy that he didn't actually say this is some ghetto shit, but he said it in his elegant way of kind of saying that.
Yeah. Because that's another thing too. Like the judge even compromised a little bit because he's like, he do be trying to get down on people for being professional and shit like that. He's like, look, bro, you don't want to be preaching about being professional and shit. This is terrible in here.
Yeah.
It's not even professional in this motherfucker. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about?
Because now, just from watching that, I'm like, man, I'm siding with him, man.
Yeah, man.
Him and, Thug and all that,
and it's like, I don't even see Thug talking, bro. I barely.
He was, yeah.
He's doing the job the right way.
He's doing what he's
doing the job the right way.
He's moving like a boss, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to do. Search on YouTube, Brian Steele getting arrested. Or just Young Thug lawyer getting arrested. They might not know.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like a real
One of the attorneys representing Atlanta rapper Young Thug will not have to report to jail after being held in contempt this week and sentenced to spend the next 10 weekends behind bars. 11 Alive's Erica Murphy is at the Fulton County Courthouse tonight with how the state Supreme Court decided to stay that lawyer's sentence, at least for now.
It was a ruling that grabbed national headlines on Monday when Judge Ural Glanville held defense attorney Brian Steele in contempt and handed him a 20-day jail sentence.
I tell you what, I'm going to give you 5 minutes. If you don't tell me if you don't tell me who it is, I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you in contempt.
At issue was Steele's refusal to share how he learned about a meeting between a witness, Glanville, and prosecutors. Last night, the state Supreme Court put Steele's sentence of 10 weekends behind bars on pause. Despite Steele avoiding jail time, we wanted to know if this courtroom drama is having an impact on the case and how attorneys on both sides do their job. Attorney Douglas Weinstein represents DeMonte Kendrick, one of the defendants in this case. He says that the judge's contempt ruling takes away from the bigger picture.
What happened on Monday with Brian Steele is in some way a distraction from the bigger issue that Mr. Steele was trying to bring up in court that concerns all of us, which is this ex parte meeting, this meeting that was held with the prosecutors and with the judge and without our knowledge. So that is the point of concern that Brian was raising that day, and I would like to see that addressed.
The state Supreme Court's order only puts Steele's sentence on hold until his appeal of Glanville's contempt ruling is resolved. Depending on the outcome, he could still serve jail time. Just ahead at 5, we'll hear about concerns.
Oh, so that's some. Okay, that's fuck.
Yeah, that's what's
everybody
happening.
goes to bullshit.
They had a meeting. They had some shit.
The judge and the prosecutors, the ones that are trying to get Young Thug in jail, had a meeting
without his.
And Brian Steele found out, and this nigga said, "I'll put you in jail if you don't tell me who told you about our meeting."
And exactly.
Said, "Nigga, put me in jail then. Fuck it, nigga."
Because I'm not telling you, nigga. Because what happens? Why are we not talking about the meeting, nigga?
Yeah. Because legally,
Fuck who told me why you had it.
Because legally, I'm supposed to be there too. Yeah, that's crazy.
This is fascinating.
Yeah,
Damn,
bro. So it's like
deep.
And
what
it's
is
like,
going on here?
And this is something it's still going to take another year or two, probably. You know
to
what
unravel.
I mean? Yeah, I feel like it's not going to be done anytime. So I don't know how much longer it's going to take, but that is crazy.
Young Thug looks different, man. Like
he's gained weight.
I'm trying to get used to it. Yeah. He doesn't even look like the same person to me.
He doesn't. Yeah,
it looks like just some nigga.
That jail time will do that to you.
But on top of that, you also got to remember, Young Thug is a drug user. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's right.
So he's also, especially like lean and stuff like that. A lot of times when they get off that lean, they gain weight.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
They just bring it all back.
Because the lean is so strong and heavy on your stomach, you don't eat as much.
Yeah.
So then when you do get your appetite back and your body kind of cleans itself out, they start putting that weight on.
Yeah.
So
so basically, like, he's gonna have to. Damn, what is he gonna have to? I mean, when does he get out? How many days he's gonna be locked up?
That nigga said 20 days. I didn't even realize it was. That's 10 weekends. That's a fucking forever.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fucking time.
Yeah.
God damn. So then,
that's
like when he gets out, he's just gonna have to go back to work, and then like, is he gonna be like, now, where were we? What happened at this meeting? Like, what if he just brings it up again?
He is, because legally he can.
Yeah.
So
then it was almost pointless to even fucking lock him up.
Go back again.
It was just probably like
see if you can click another one, because I want to see if I can see that video. Where a nigga like was taking his jacket, he took his tie and his shirt off.
That bottom one too, like that's I guess a lawyer YouTuber.
Oh, the bottom one lawyer YouTuber.
Yeah. Like I've seen him before, but I think he's probably gonna, lawfully break it down and shit.
I'll go back to it. What you talking about?
That guy, I've seen him before.
Here?
Yeah, that YouTuber right there.
Okay.
I think he's probably like a former judge, or a former prosecutor.
Okay.
This is one of the absolute craziest things.
Same guy. Yeah.
Same guy. Yeah. That's what you talking about, right?
Yeah, either way. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be a full breakdown though. We can't watch.
Yeah. He's probably but I'm gonna watch it later. Like to really hear what he has to say.
Looks like they all just talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
and they showed that.
There it is. There it is, right there.
By getting his client not to testify. That was met with a lot of pushback by the attorney himself and the defense in general. And then this morning, after a weekend in jail, the witness was supposed to be back on the stand this morning, and he'd said that he was going to plead the fifth again. There was an unexpected delay in court. Court doesn't usually...
Yeah, they all talking over it.
Yeah, calm as shit.
Yeah.
He was taking it all slowly too.
Let's get it, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Because that's how you move when you know you're in the right.
Yeah.
You just calm and collected.
Yeah, man. So free Young Thug. That's one of the few people I do say free Young Thug.
And shout out to
Brian Steele.
Brian Steele, man. Yeah,
did the damn.
It really
thing,
shone. Bro. Yeah, it really shone the light on it. And I'll like watch and see like the in-depth of what's going on, to really get a good grasp of what's going on, because it's going to be interesting to see the follow-up of this.
Yeah. I saw this thing, Why Am I Single?
Why Am I Single?
Right. I can't remember what this is about. Is that an old video? AJ the Menace called T-Raw. Yeah, that's old.
This?
I mean,
this shit. Okay. Woman gives, what was it saying? Go up a little bit. Woman gives her resume and asks why she's single. Okay, so real quick,
life resume.
Yeah, and real quick before we even watch this, I'm just like laughing because it's so funny. Like everybody wants a relationship. Everybody complains about the dating market, but niggas can't make it work.
Yeah,
nobody can make it work.
There's a simple answer for that though.
It's just funny as fuck to me.
Women don't typically like to listen to what men want.
Yeah.
Oh no, they hate
Simple
it.
answer.
Yeah. What we have to say usually it doesn't matter.
I think both sides are just like willing. There's no give on either side.
Yeah.
It's like,
but especially today though, like I feel like with the internet and and social media, like I feel like it has just skyrocketed. I mean, men and women have always struggled to get along. But I feel like the infiltration of the internet and social media, and then you have these creators saying like, here's what a woman should do, and then you have these creators saying, here's what a man should do, and then we go out into the world with these unrealistic, on both sides, unrealistic expectations from the other, and then we don't know how to fucking talk to each other.
Right.
That's true. Yeah. I think that's what it is. Our communication is fucking shot.
Yeah. You ain't never lie. You wanna play this?
Yeah.
I don't have any kids. I got a credit score of 803 exact. Recently pulled. I have 2 paid off cars. I'm about to close on my first house this year in May. I'm not toxic at all.
Okay.
I got a big booty. I'm releasing an app on iOS and Android. I work hard as f***. I'm not clingy, but I'll always make sure my partner feels appreciated. Okay, so I don't cook, but I can. I can learn. And it's not like I don't know how to cook, but I just don't cook as much as I should. I'm probably not as feminine as the average feminine female, but I wear heels, I dress up. I just feel like I have a very dominant personality. I'm 5'8" in my head, but 5'4" on paper. I've never actually lived with a partner before. I'm just trying to figure out, how am I not married with 5 kids running around? Like, what the f*** am I doing wrong? Most people say, oh, I don't give people a chance. Yes, I do. I have boundaries, though, and I don't let people f*** me over. I'm gonna say more than 3 times, because I give chances. I even give you a second chance. But it's so easy for me to just walk the f*** out once you start playing with me. But I still don't understand how I'm still single. I'm 31.
Well, what I would say, the first question I would ask her is, what's your type?
Yeah.
Because that plays a large, like, you can not be single right now. You cannot be single.
Depending on what your type is.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're attracted to.
Yeah. You cannot. There are people. Yes, you can find a man right now.
Low key.
But what's your type? So what are your standards?
Yeah.
And I also don't like listening to people who say things like, I'm not toxic at all.
Because that's a red flag. Because it's reverse psychology.
And that part didn't bother me as much, even though I was like, okay.
And the dominant part was a little...
Why would that be part of your resume?
Right. Why would that be part of your resume? And like the dominant part too was a little...
Well, that was
shaky.
the only part I needed to hear.
Yeah.
She said, I don't cook and I'm dominant. Unfortunately, baby, that other shit.
Oh, damn, I missed that.
Who
She
gives
said
a
she
fuck?
don't
Who gives a, like, all that other shit? You got 2 paid off cars. You about to have a house. You got an app launching. You got a fat ass. You are cute. All these things, but you're dominant as fuck? Bro, hard pass, bro. I'm just not dealing with that.
Yeah.
Most niggas don't want that. And then the issue, I think, too, I think this is where another big disconnect is. Dominant women like her, she's obviously like a go-getter, going out there and she's doing her thing. She's doing a lot. She's doing more than what some niggas are doing, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So it's like, I think the problem is, and even to have a drive like that, you're probably more dominant. Most niggas don't want a dominant woman, and most women don't want a submissive man.
Exactly.
But a dominant nigga ain't gonna be fucking with a dominant chick.
No.
Yeah.
But normally, these dominant chicks, they want you to be more dominant than them.
That's it.
But they don't realize they're like, niggas don't want to put that fight up. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
they gotta learn how to tone it down a little bit if they want. You know what I'm saying?
Tone it all the way down.
Yeah, because I'm like, I wish you could give me an example of like, well, what do you mean by dominant? Give me a scenario here. Like he, asking you to go out to eat or some shit, and you're like, no, we're eating here or something like.
I feel like
dominant.
I'm not 100% sure, but like, I would assume coffee dates aren't cool with her.
Dominant.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like I'm trying to
say there's a lot of push and pull. Like when I'm saying that there's
she might overtalk. She might overfighting. She might overtalk.
It's a lot of push and pull,
lot.
especially when there's something that I can see as a clear path of this is where we need to go.
Okay.
And there's a lot of push and pull and not wanting to. It's like, why are you even? First off, do you even see me as the person to lead if you're gonna act this way?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love when a bitch says, I need a man that's strong enough.
Makes decisions.
Not strong enough. What do they say? He has to be strong enough for me to want to follow him.
Yeah.
To lead. Bitch, fuck out of here. Like, what are we talking about right now? I'm not about to fight past your fucking dominance so you follow me.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm about to be gone. I'm going.
I'm going.
I'm going that direction.
I'm going there.
You do what the fuck.
Happening.
You make your decision. Yeah. We're going up.
I've been going. I'm going up. I'm gonna keep going.
That shit is funny as hell. Like, what makes you think I'm about to stop at the bottom of the mountain to convince you to come up this bitch?
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm going. You can either follow or not.
And two, like, You know, because I know, like, you know, we like to look at everything in in these extremes. It's either this or either that, and not the nuance of what's in the beginning and negotiating and all that shit and compromising and shit. Yeah, if she's if you're in a compromising situation and she's being really hostile, that's where I think that that domination is a problem.
Yeah.
But if it's simply just like, oh, we're trying to decide what trip to go on, and we have to like,
that ain't nothing.
You know, compromise on
That's
where to
gonna be there
go.
no matter
But
what.
emotions don't escalate or anything.
Yeah.
You know, then to me, I just see that as compromise, because in every relationship, I mean, and that's the other thing too. Like, I feel like a lot of people feel like. I don't know if they think that relationships are just going to be sunshine and roses every fucking day. Like, and that's the other thing. It's just like, I don't know if it's a young people thing, like, or, you know, and, you know, people our age, you know, like under 60. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, or in this day and age.
It's like under 40.
Or, or just in this day and age, like, I feel like we're not able to, like, work out our problems.
Right.
Our problem solving is a little off.
Well, that's because
As a team,
they were saying, this part I do agree with. You know how they say that the just swipe culture being a thing, our next could always be one swipe away.
Right.
So there is no point of working anything out.
Yeah, you don't stick along for because the grass is always greener.
Yeah, we don't have a reason to work it out because
it's fucked up our commitment.
We can find a new one
in our pocket. There are 1,000 people.
Yeah, off the rip. So it's like. Nobody's on that. Let's work it out energy. They're just like,
let's work it out.
I'll find somebody who does do it.
So that I think that is true. Yeah. So it is the dating app mindset that we're in, where it's just like, if things are not absolutely perfect, like niggas are gonna like
pretty much
get out of a relationship just because you got into one argument.
Yep.
And if you can't stand one argument,
you're never gonna.
How are you gonna be in a long-term relationship ever?
Because and I was saying the crazy thing is you don't even have to be on dating sites to have that bug, because just having an Instagram or it's like that's
just swipe culture.
Just swipe culture.
Whatever.
Just knowing somebody can slide in your DMs and like that's happened still gives you that feeling of I'll find the next one.
Yep. And it's crazy because all you really got to do is ask a happily married couple that's been together for 30 years. And peel back the layers and see how much shit they gone through.
How many arguments they've had, how many times they had to compromise. Like it's not fucking easy.
There's mad evidence out there that the shit is not gonna be roses and shit.
Yeah, so in a way, maybe the internet has just made us pussy to monogamous relationships.
It definitely has. I mean, now a lot of things are deal breakers. There's a lot more deal breakers now. Basic shit. It'll be basic shit that'll be deal breakers nowadays. So.
My mom, I watched for the first time a long time ago. I watched my mom. Our homeboy Wayne was like having troubles with his marriage at the time, and he asked my mom about it, and my mom was right there, and that's my first time looking at her when she was telling him. She was like, "There are gonna be some days where you want to leave." She was like, "There are gonna be days where." Yeah, it's up. And then the next day you're going to wake up in the morning and say, no, it's over. And the next day you're going to wake up in the morning and say, yeah, I got to leave. And you're going to say that for like a week straight. And you have to be able to fight through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to wake up like, no, I know I have to leave. And you're going to keep saying that for a while. And you fight through it to a certain point. And you realize like what y'all are creating together is going to come with that.
Yeah. I think that's it. I mean, overall, just like to even simplify everything that we're saying, it's like you have to find somebody who in their mind, they're like, it's actually till death do us part.
Yeah.
Like we're actually gonna get through this, unless something obviously heinous,
right?
But like outside of heinous things,
You
know what I'm saying? Like it's like okay,
yeah. But you have to understand what heinous things are, because if heinous things is he wears his socks a certain way, I can't do this.
Oh no! I'm talking about like logically heinous, not.
Which people used to be.
Not I don't like how you like load the dishwasher.
Yeah.
I mean like
but that's a red flag for people. So.
Yeah, but no, we're not talking about that. We're talking the healthy version right now. Well, like
how it used to be.
We're just gonna make this work, and I might fucking hate you for the next week, maybe 2 weeks. I might hate you.
Right.
Maybe you might need to go kick it with your sister for a week, or I'll go kick it with my homies.
Right.
And just be gone. Maybe I'll just stay in a hotel for a week.
Right.
But I'm coming home for sure.
Because there needs to be more pros than cons for each partner, I think. Like you got to see like the good in them and what you want in a partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? If your thing is somebody who's nurturing, you got to see that in them. And if they're nurturing enough, then some things you can like kind of fight with. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and when you get into those arguments, you learn to understand which side of, you learn to understand the parts of each other that it's like we have to compromise here.
Yeah.
And that's okay because you got all of this other shit I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like, that's cool.
And I think a lot of people, like, for some reason in their minds, like, they separate, like, how they do their relationships from how they do their friendships. I mean, when you think about the friendships, long life friendships that you've had,
it's definitely been up.
There's been times where you guys have gotten into heated arguments, or we're not on the same page, or you hated each other.
In a while, yeah,
or hated each other, but then you still come back, or even you got into an argument about something, but then you come back, hey, I'm sorry, you know, you make up, you know, like,
bro, I hadn't seen Brandon for 6 years.
Yeah.
That's still my nigga.
Yeah.
Popped up and I was
the nigga called me randomly.
Yeah.
Like I had talked to him a couple months ago, maybe like a year ago. I had talked to him. Then a couple months ago, I talked to him in like January. And he was like, nigga, I'm on YouTube and you just popped up with Joe Budden. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like he just called me randomly Friday. It was like I'm in the car on the way to Raleigh. I was like, all right, well, just come over.
Yeah.
Easy.
It was like
Easy,
whatever,
just like
you know
that,
what I'm saying?
whatever.
Just let me know, nigga.
Whatever.
You know I got a bedroom for you.
Nigga, that happens with me and Chris too. Like my homeboy Chris, he'll call me and be like, nigga, I'm in North Carolina. I'd be like, hell yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I'll see you.
All right.
Pull over.
Pull up.
Yeah, whatever.
But I guess it's just a little different just because it's like you can't really do that in a relationship. It's like, oh, I haven't seen my girl in 6 years.
That's true. That's true.
But whenever I see her.
Friendships is definitely different.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm talking about if you live with your friend. Or something, you know, like if you live with a friend, or you're in close proximity to them, you see them a lot, you know, like I'm talking like, but with those friends, you've still got into like you're disagreed.
It wasn't amazing the whole time.
and shit. Yeah, but you're still look how long you've still been friends.
Right.
But that's why I'm saying like I don't understand like why people just don't look at relationships just like that. The only difference is just sex. But
honestly, I feel like people be valuing their friendships more than they definitely value their friendships more than their relationships.
No, they do. But I'm saying like they that's the way they should look at it. It's not that different from each other, but I think people purposely separate it.
But there is truth to,
things.
and with you saying that, there is truth to like being a friend to your partner as well. There is truth to that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true. Yeah.
Being like friends will make that shit a lot better. Like laughing, joking, like being able to like crack jokes, like even inappropriate. I gotta fuck with you
for
like,
real.
Even be able to like make inappropriate jokes and shit, and then laugh about it, or be like notice some shit, and then they notice it too, and you like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Now y'all laughing as friends on some shit like.
Because the biggest thing too, for sure, like. I gotta have a great time and we not have sex.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, if I can literally I can. There's certain women that I've dated. We can go a whole weekend. I didn't even think about sex. We was having such a good time
because we having such a good time.
Doing things, doing activities, laughing, joking. It was like. Nigga, and then and honestly, we might not have had sex because niggas passed out from exhaustion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? From the shit we've been doing
literally,
all weekend.
Nigga.
Like, but like that, it doesn't even fucking matter.
It doesn't, bro.
Like, it literally doesn't matter.
And that's
why
why
I had such a fucking good time.
Yeah, because
like,
I'm really kicking it with this person.
Yeah, and that's the way I've always like. I am that type of person when it comes to relationships where I want my girl to be my best friend.
Yeah.
So we're just like we're going to see Jurassic Park together. You know, it's not like, hey, you're doing the things and I'm going to be over here watching sports. And some couples can work like that where it's like...
Where they have completely different interests, you mean?
Yeah, where they're into each other just for the roles of a wife and husband, where it's just like, okay, you play your role as a wife, I'll play my role as a husband and pay the bills. And it's just this kind of, to me, it looks like this kind of sterile thing.
Not a functional relationship.
Agreement. You know, it's like a agreement. You know, I don't want my relationships or a marriage to feel like an agreement. I want it to feel like a friends with benefits type of thing, but we're exclusive to each other.
But we're just married. But that would be the perfect situation.
No, those are the relationships I've had. I mean, they hurt the most when they're over, but still. But you have great memories though. Yeah, you know, because it's like losing a best friend. You know, it's not just this person who was just a wife person, you know,
or somebody I was just having sex with. It was like, no, I'm losing one of my homies.
Yeah, I'm losing a friend too.
Yeah,
you know? So they hurt when they're over, but they're beneficial when when it's actually happening.
When you're in it and it's good.
So just going back to her, I would just be like, that's the first thing. Like she's asking this question, how am I single? How am I single? Well,
she like ain't shit niggas for sure.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Wait, say it again. Well,
she likes ain't shit niggas for sure.
Ain't shit, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Not she old Shane.
Yeah. She likes old.
Ancient.
Ancient. Damn, I got a shot. No, yeah, that's why I was asking. Like, what is your type? Man?
Is she tagged? Is that tag? Go to that bottom left corner right there where the Yeah, see if that's
Oh,
her
to
tag.
check out her shit.
Nah.
See if they have her name in the description.
No, they don't right there.
Where y'all think she is? Look in the
Sometimes
comments.
there's people who
somebody
link
found her. Yeah,
the
they
page.
found her. Yeah, you know they did.
I've seen some pages like
It happens every time.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna say, "Who is this?"
Yeah, and then
Right,
somebody's going
right.
to provide the answer. Somebody's going to investigate.
Exactly. OnlyFans holding her back. Ooh, I wonder if she has that in her bio.
Yeah.
But then why didn't she mention that? Because that's
Exactly,
a big.
'cause she left it off
That's
her-
a big.
Yeah.
That's a big thing you got to bring up.
Why they keep saying Pisces female?
Yeah, I don't know.
They would only know that if they found her.
If they
page
found her,
somewhere.
yeah. And I thought I would see it
Okay,
here.
here we go. What's her at? Go to the
Yeah.
view.
Replies.
Yep. Okay.
Boom. Wait, what?
Nah,
No, that's him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought we saw.
None of these niggas know. Oh.
Yeah, don't nobody got it. Is this
Unless
it?
it's him.
There we
Wait,
go.
wait,
Is it?
There we go.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Is it? Let's see.
Link
All
tree.
right, so she's popping 154,000, Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That's her, right?
Yeah.
Go to her link tree. See if there's OnlyFans in there. Oh, Cash App. I do have a thing about a bitch begging for money.
Wait, with the Cash App in there?
Because it's like the next. It's like the closest thing to an.
It's just so
OnlyFans.
straight. It's like it's crazy
weird
that I
thing.
have to have money, but you get to beg for money.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Openly. That's
Right.
just so crazy to me. You know
They
what I mean?
get to be that people that's at the stoplight right now.
That's
Yeah,
a different kind of
it's like-
mindset.
A bad bitch panhandling is.
Panhandling
Online, yeah.
Bad bitch panhandling.
Maybe
That hashtag bad
I'm
bitch panhandling.
gonna name the episode that.
Yeah, bad bitch panhandling.
What does that say?
I will
It's
help
connect with
create
me.
a
So it's like phone call, $100. I'll help you create a TikTok video, 30-minute Zoom.
Oh, so she's for sale. That's why you're single.
Yeah.
You're for sale. You're actually for sale.
Ask me a question.
This is crazy.
I mean, that might be her business thing, though.
I was
No.
wondering-
That's great.
Content,
No. That's not a no.
She's
With your TikTok.
she's an influencer. That's
Zoom
the
in because
thing.
we can't read it.
My fault. Yeah.
Like after you click it, so
yeah,
we can see.
that's why I had to do that first.
I will help you create a TikTok video, 30 minutes. Ask
So
me
it's
anything.
cost- That's text. What?
30 minutes.
Less text is crazy.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, see, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. There's a half of it that's kind of sounding businessy to.
Yeah,
to a
but that's the
certain
thing.
degree, but-
We don't see. Okay, so let's see. Can I see a business immediately?
Yeah. Like,
go back to her page.
What did she do
like,
again?
Yeah, go back to the top of her page.
Video creator, TikTok live streamer.
Live streamer. Okay, so she's all right. So
We
she's
know
like Kai, whatever.
Right. She's definitely not like Kai.
I mean, not successfully. I'm
But,
just talking.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like relax. That's it.
Yeah.
I just mean, the lane of what she's trying to. Wait, what's this? Oh, I thought she was singing.
She sells her looks.
Because she didn't really say that she was a model.
She damn sure didn't in that resume.
She didn't.
But all of a sudden, in that resume, that video, she didn't say she was like a video creator. She said she was an app creator.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah.
said she has an app coming
I
out.
think she said she was working on an app. Yeah.
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 Yeah, she was working on an app, or she created like 2 apps for like something. Yeah.
She didn't mention nothing about being a social media influencer.
Nope.
And she got options for fucking years in her
That's what I'm
DMs.
see.
Oh
So
my
that's what I'm
gosh.
saying. Like, why am I single? It's because of you.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, And I'm not even calling you a bitch. Nothing. I'm just like, it's whatever is. I don't know. I feel like it's like whatever your standards are is what's keeping you single.
Yeah, I don't see any like other business stuff up here.
Is that her dad go down? I love those type of pictures.
Yeah.
From
Click
the
that.
like 70s or some shit.
Coolest guy. Yep, that is her
Yeah.
dad. So that's a cool. Swipe over, see if there's more pictures of him.
That'd
on
be
the
crazy
block.
if that was her boyfriend.
I knew it. I
You knew he was gonna be rocking that.
I knew it. I knew there was gonna be a picture of him in like on the block.
Yeah.
I knew it. This nigga got his tuxedos. It's a
The
cold
70s
nigga,
was-
right?
the 70s was something else.
That whip was crazy too.
I love these. I love these old pictures, man. I love seeing like people post their dad or their mom like back in like.
And I have something too about
they're-
my dad.
Yeah, when they're like 25 with their beater, with their white beater tucked in.
Yeah.
I love those
when
pictures.
they really emotion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
My dad.
and them big ass glasses.
I
love those
and those
pictures, bro.
the shirts and shit, like with the collars, like
Yeah,
the fancy
bro.
collars and shit.
Yeah, I see some pictures like that of my dad. I'd be looking at that nigga today like, boy, you,
Bro, like
you
this is the
fly.
same nigga. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, my dad was fly, man. Yeah, my dad was fly. But yeah, but even just like I mean, I know. I mean, of course, I'm not giving her leeway for like all these pictures, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, there's a lot of women who fucking do this shit, and they're not even an influencer. Like it's the Instagram thing.
That's
to
what
do.
I'm saying. Like the whole how you were mentioning panhandling for money online. Like that kind of mindset is going to turn off the men, that they're looking for
Yes.
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna have those who are sort of like intimidated by it, and then you're gonna have those who are just like, can you keep this to me though?
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's okay for like to panhandle on your birthday.
Sure.
Like once a year.
Yeah.
I feel like that's cool.
That's cool.
But like all year round, like just being like, does somebody want to pay for my lunch or my nails? It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me?
And it's like you're gonna attract niggas, but you're not gonna attract the niggas that you want to marry for one, or that even want to marry you.
All you
on
attract,
either side.
All you attract is customers.
Yeah, that's it. You're gonna get customers.
Yeah, customer. Yeah, so
you get a lot of customers, but you don't get no nigga that's like, I want to put a ring on that shit.
And then there's gonna be one nigga that sends like a bunch of money, thinking that'll be good to be able to start a conversation, and that nigga ain't shit either.
Yeah. People always trying to,
and then that nigga ends up being weird too, because he's willing to spend that money on your dumb ass.
He's thinking the money's gonna fix it. No, it doesn't work.
Yeah, like if there was like a $2,000 entry fee just to even like get your attention, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, or
crazy.
a $500 entry, or I have to pay for your nails 7 times, and then now you're like, good morning to me first.
Facts. Because if I'm spending that money, I'm buying you, and if I'm buying you, you're just a product. And if you're a product, I throw you away when you're used.
Yeah, there's always a new product.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think social media and Instagram specifically has convinced every woman that they're a model.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Even women who do not do it professionally, nothing, they still post videos like this. It has put us in this, like, I gotta show off. I gotta model. You know, like, it's this whole mindset. Like, I don't know. I know that's a contributing factor to this whole like dating shit. You know, it's just like, I'm not asking to. You know, like, that's why I'm so relieved every time I meet a woman who's not like that on social media.
She is fine as a motherfucker though.
She is,
I ain't gonna lie, she fine.
No, she is. Yeah, not gonna argue that.
I got a thing for women with neck tattoos. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Something about that shit, like, oh, you rebel bitch.
Yeah. Wait, is that the blue spot or the?
I just like that shit for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. I thought it was like if it was the red spot, just like, oh, because
I feel like the neck gotta hurt.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt.
So she could take that shit. That's why she could take whatever I got to give.
Yeah, and you know what's also funny too is like I met a few women with neck tattoos that are some of the most professional women that I've ever met.
I believe it.
In my life.
Yeah.
But it's just something about that neck tattoo. I don't know what it is. It's like
there's an edge to them.
Yeah, and it's like it's a specific edge that I like.
It's like if you're eating, something and then you put a little hot sauce on it.
Yeah.
The neck tattoo is the hot sauce.
Yeah, for
it just
sure.
makes give it a little kick.
Yeah, I like that shit for some reason. I don't know what it is about the neck tattoo, but I do like it.
Yeah. So look, from what I saw in that video, it seemed like she's a cool, down to earth person. But like I said, it has to be something internally that's going on that's keeping you single and shit. And a lot of this, maybe guys don't want to get mixed up in all this shit.
It's too much attention on you.
Yeah, it is like
a lot,
that is something to
just the average a lot of people can't handle that.
Yeah.
Just having that much attention.
Yeah, just the attention alone.
Nigga, people have a problem with the attention being on you, their partner. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like even if it's not your girl, like if you have a lot of attention, could be a problem for people.
That's true.
And so it's like maybe she needs to find somebody who's just on her shit. Maybe just you need another TikTok live streamer.
She need a nigga with
head up Kai.
She need a nigga with 2.5 million or like $1 million.
Yeah.
With some more clout so they can come together, have this power couple thing going on.
Yeah. Maybe that's it.
But the average nigga,
he's
not dealing with that.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not.
Anybody under that is just
all levels of niggas would hit though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But the other part is like she probably wouldn't even realistically talk to the nigga that's quote unquote below her the right way. So he'd leave because
you're not
feeling emasculated.
You're not gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not gonna talk down to me.
Yeah.
And that could be her dominance too. Just in the way she speaks might be demeaning or
looking down,
talking down. Yeah.
It's like, man, you know how many followers I got on?
I do want to keep her up just for Jay and Tone though. I'm keeping them just to see if they could rate her.
Oh yeah, scroll down real quick. Scroll down real quick. They're gonna say.
Y'all know how they rate?
Their rating scale is fucked.
Weird.
Oh.
Their rating scale doesn't make any sense at all.
Wow.
They go so hard on objectively just like pretty girls.
Yeah.
But then just like other girls that are like regular, they'll talk about for like a week. I'm like, what the fuck?
What's happening?
Yes. Like I'm gonna forget this bitch, and she's pretty.
Yeah,
she's pretty as hell. But I'm gonna forget what she looks like in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they might talk shit about her.
Yeah.
Or they might hype her all the way up.
The neck tattoo might be like, oh, that's disgusting. It'll be something like that. Like they be picking little things like nah.
And throw everything else away. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, bro. It'd be like little ass shit.
Now you're just making it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're just being extreme.
I don't know.
That would be funny.
I literally don't know what their scale is at this point.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't make sense.
Lynn Marie.
Lynn Marie, yeah.
Shout out to you.
I'm going to name this episode
Bad Bitch Panhandling.
Baddie Panhandlers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because maybe bitch will be a little, for that algorithm.
Yeah.
A little too harsh. Yeah, baddie. I mean, look, figure that shit out.
Panhandling baddies.
Yeah, figure that shit out. Because, I mean, definitely, you know, I mean, and especially, like, if you don't listen to guys, then you're not going to get the help you need, you know? Because because then you're going to have some women who are going to kind of have their 2 cents, and it's going to be, like, all fucking weird and shit. It's because men are fucking...
We a bunch of niggas that they don't want anyway, so none of our...
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we don't even have a say.
We don't even have a say.
We don't have a say.
We can't even help you.
I give you a chance anyway.
I do love that part of those like conversations and discussions with women though, when they're like, "You're not my type anyway. You're not the type." I'd be like, "Okay, yeah,
you're right.
You're right. And I know you're not going to listen to anybody.
I don't know shit. Don't worry about it. But the nigga that is your type agrees with me.
Yeah, exactly. I know he agrees with me, so it's fine. You'll never
let him tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, Trump for blacks held in Detroit. This is fascinating. Hey, I'm gonna be real. If you are voting this year,
I don't know, man.
Who would you vote for real? Let's keep it.
I don't even.
This nigga Biden be frozen, my nigga.
Yeah, see, and that's the other thing too.
It's like, I can't
hard.
vote for. He's dead.
It's hard to say. Yeah, but that's like I'm saying. Like it's a default thing, you know. Like Trump is gonna win by default because he's against a fucking mannequin. You know, literally. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, like, if anybody is against a mannequin, they're gonna win. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, like, it is. I mean, if the choices are him and Biden, then I mean,
Trump is on a run right now too.
Yeah, I'm out of it. But
he just did. So you're not gonna vote at all this year?
I don't want to officially say, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want anything to do with it. I'm gonna just watch the fire. Like I said, I'm gonna just watch the whole thing because our American politics is a clown show at this point. But
it's a monkey show.
It is,
and I also
or a reality show.
And I also don't know who's doing anything locally either.
It's
for me because that's what we're supposed to care about.
Yeah, because then that's what actually gets changes done.
All I know is there's this nigga Republican that's out of control.
Yeah.
Like
some other guy.
I know who you're talking about.
In North Carolina.
Boy, they give his commercials to be going crazy.
Yeah, that nigga's crazy.
Yeah.
He be saying some wild shit, dog.
What? Oh, black Republican?
Yeah, this is black Republican in North Carolina. This nigga is wild.
Mark
Robinson. That's
He's the first one that popped
right
up.
there.
Yeah. His commercials are crazy.
Yeah, go to Mark Robinson commercial on YouTube.
Yeah, so I can see what he looks like too.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Yeah, this nigga's wild, bro. He's funny though. I give him that.
He goes to church.
He goes to church.
Yeah, this nigga's funny.
Oh, him.
This
nigga
is hilarious.
I've seen him. Okay.
Take that first, whatever one has the most views, I guess.
This one is 49K
for governor.
Oh yeah, let's play it.
All right.
There's some things in life you can't forget. For me, one of them is this tree in front of my childhood home. You see, I grew up poor here in Greensboro, the 9th of 10 children. We had no phone, no air conditioning, no car. What we did have was an alcoholic father who beat my mother. Despite all that, he was still my father, someone we counted on. When I was in the 5th grade, my father died. My mother had a choice: kick her feet up and live off the government or get a job. My mom took her 5th grade education and walked across the street and got a job at a university. She cleaned up after other people's children to provide for her own. She told me to dream. She told me with faith and hard work, I could achieve anything.
Okay, go back.
She was so...
Because this is to hype him up.
Yeah.
Let's look at the smear campaign.
We look at the other ones. Yeah, you're right.
Not even the smear campaign. It's shit that he said that just sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy, yeah.
Which makes it worse because it's like, This smear campaign is that much easier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and when you brought up when F Max said he goes to church, like he's very churchy, that's what reminded me that I've seen, I don't know, like a Daily Show coverage of him or something.
I absolutely want to go back to the America where women couldn't vote.
This is Mark Bobbitt, the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina, and he's running to be governor. This resurfaced clip recently went viral, but it's just one of the many, many terrible things he's said over the years. Robinson's career started with a viral pro-gun speech after the 2018 Parkland school shooting.
I'm the majority.
He repeatedly mocked the tragedy on social media, calling survivors spoiled little bastards and media prostitutes. Robinson's Facebook is also full of anti-Semitism, like quoting Hitler, denying that 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust, and even declaring that Black Panther was a satanic Marxist film created to pull the shekels from black people's pockets. Keep in mind, his opponent in the gubernatorial race, Democrat Josh Stein, is Jewish.
Yeah.
That's a wild nigga right here.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Like what he said about like Black Panther, no, not the devil shit. But that money definitely didn't come back to us.
What you mean didn't come back?
You know, like Black Panther is like this, you know, powerful thing and for the culture and all that stuff, but Disney had all the money. So like it didn't come back to us
to
like
the community
that.
or whatever like that. Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, like what the fuck, man.
What does that say? He apologizes to women?
Apologizes for abortion.
Lord Jesus.
For
abortion, yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Not statement.
I'm Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson, here with my wife, Yolanda. In recent days, a Facebook post I made 10 years ago has resurfaced where I referenced paying for an abortion. Over 33 years ago, before we were married and before we had kids, we had an abortion. It was the hardest decision we have ever made. And sadly, we made the wrong one. This decision has been with us ever since. It's because of this experience and our spiritual journey that we are so adamantly pro-life. We know what it's like to be in that situation, and we know the pain that an abortion causes. For everyone that has had this experience, carries that burden.
I really hate watching these videos where the woman looks like a fucking prisoner.
I'm literally just gonna say the same
Held
thing,
against her, yeah, and just looking dead into the camera.
And then when he started talking about it's the biggest decision, the worst decision, she looked at him like, we didn't go over this part.
It's like, everything's been great since.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? She was like, what part of this conversation did we have?
Yeah, I can remember we were in our 20s. Like, can you imagine the shit we would have had to go through?
Well, yeah, she kind of looks like she's flinching at a gun right now.
Low key.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, it's always like, I hate these videos.
And when they're just like straight up just reading off the prompter.
Yeah, these are always the weird. These are always weird.
It's super weird, man. That's the same thing that dude Derek Jackson did with his wife.
His was even worse.
That was crazy. Yeah,
she really looked like it looked like she was sleeping, and he was like, "Get up real quick, I need you for this video."
I saw that.
Yeah, hers looked the craziest.
Don't even fix yourself.
He was
up.
fully dressed up. She would look like she was.
She came from the living room.
Yeah, she was chilling for real. Like she was not ready for that video at all.
She was reading her book.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
Was insane.
But yeah, so what is he? He's going for president too?
No,
or it's just governor. It's just local. It's just local.
Governor of North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And he apparently he said he vows to ban abortion if it's elected. So that's why they brought his like old shit back, because he said he's gonna ban abortion and shit like that.
He was one of these wild ass niggas on Facebook, like a lot of people are.
Yeah.
They finally got that white chick that was part of the school district, Michelle Morrow. They finally got her up out of here.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, she's no longer able to run. She was crazy.
I know you was sending me her shit. I was like, this is wild.
Oh shit.
Michelle Morrow was wild.
And I always wonder how they get to the point that they even got to. You know, like maybe they just got there because of their supporters. They were people who actually supported what they were saying, you know?
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, it branches out, and then the rest of the world sees what you're really about, and they're like, nah, you gotta get back. But I'm out though. I'm just not tapped in anymore.
I understand you, bro.
Is he still in? Yeah, like what's even going on with Trump? Is he still in jail? Like what the fuck is going on? I haven't even been looking. Yeah, so he never even went to jail.
He's on a media run right now. He just did a Dr. Phil podcast. He did.
Did he do Nelk again?
He did Dr. Phil. He did not Nelk. It was Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. That's what it was.
The Dr. Phil one was pretty good actually though, because Dr. Phil was actually asking real questions. The Logan Paul shit, I didn't watch it, but they was just they're just kind of
just beefing him up.
You just kind of joking with him and shit like that, like that's about it.
Humanize him in a way, I guess.
You said what's going on with your hair? Oh yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, what do you use?
Man, my timeline is looking crazy recently.
I saw a fatty, like on one of those. I just saw a big ass, and I was just like, oh, okay.
A fatty?
Yeah. It was just some chick wearing a blue, like tight ass pants, and it was just like a close up of her ass. It was like when we were looking for something else. I saw that.
You know what it might have been? It's always this. It's this white chick with this fat ass. She goes viral. She always pops up on my timeline because I'll like watch gun videos or gun shorts or whatever.
Yeah.
And all she is just a chick with a fat ass. And
that shoots guns?
That shoots
I've
guns.
seen one. Yeah, I've seen one.
And she shoots the gun, her butt jiggles, the video's over.
Over immediately.
She goes stupid viral, nigga. Like literally one shot, one jiggle, video's done.
Yeah.
You know, it's so crazy. Viral. I don't want to put this on blast, but it's like, you know, like YouTube has this thing where it's like non-corn.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like, it's not quite there, but it's like, you know, like there's videos of women like cleaning their rooms and shit, wearing tight pants.
Yeah. It scratches an itch.
Yeah, it scratches
yoga videos, they do that shit.
Yoga videos, yeah. It's just
the
like
breastfeeding rabbit hole.
That's
crazy.
the one.
What?
I went down that rabbit hole.
I can't fuck with it.
I haven't.
It's crazy. I went down that
I
one
think
time.
it's so weird. But
No, that's what I'm saying. Like that.
But I do applaud this one chick who has a fake baby on Instagram. And she breastfeeds, but she does it just so she can show her titties on Instagram.
Yeah.
Which I'm like,
because they'll let it.
Yeah, because there's a baby, but it's a doll. I'm like, that's fucking genius.
It's a corn loophole.
Yeah,
yeah, that's what I call it.
Educational purposes.
Yeah, educational purposes. I'm trying to learn how to clean my room better.
Yeah.
So by her jiggling while cleaning her bed, cleaning the table and shit.
Yeah. I think that's it. I'm fucking burning up.
Yes. Yeah. Hot. My back is wet.
Yeah, it's fucked.
I'm a wet back. No, I'm just actual.
Man, that is another episode of the Hero Podcast. Happy Father's Day. You know, hopefully your wife or your girlfriend got you something more. Hopefully your wife or your baby mama got you more than some pussy today. And actually, did something nice for you.
Yeah.
Because, you deserve more.
Yeah.
Outside of that, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, everything. Oh, I should have said this at the beginning. LOY, the show, won't be premiering. It might come out Wednesday. I'm not sure. They normally record a day, but they're out of town right now. So we have to kind of rework their schedule on when they're going to record. I don't know if they're going to skip a week or it might come out a day late. Not 100% sure, but don't look immediately for LOY, the show, this Wednesday because it's a possibility it won't be there.
Yeah. Okay.
Either at all or later, but we'll keep y'all up to date.
Yeah.
Oh, outside
Just
of
keep
that,
it on the
though,
lookout.
this show's on time. Homeroom will be on time. All that shit will be on time. So yeah. But yeah, outside of that, we'll see y'all next week, man.
All right. Peace.
Peace.